wants to.
That's me right there. I try to get. Oh, there I go, there I go. Turned up, turned up. Hey, turned up, you heard?
Yo, yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Yo, I just wanted to say, listen, I just wanted to pull up for this six pick. I know the first four we kind of predicted, we kind of knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen, you know what I mean, for the Brooklyn Nets. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, hold up, hold up. All right, so far so good, you know what I mean? Chicago Bulls got Caleb Wilson. It's lit. You know what I mean? It's lit. All we need. I'm just waiting for us. You know what I mean? Shout to all the teams. I figured it'd go like that. We called Boozer going to Utah. We called that. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Big Homie Stay Solid. We out here, man. I just mainly pulled up for six. The first four, y'all can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm just trying to see if I could get to the, you know, sixth pick. And if we could get Darius Acuff Jr., I don't need to see that, man. I need to see if we could get this pick. Facts. Um, yeah, it's lit, man. It's lit. Or I'm watching on my phone. I think they take Mikal Brown Jr. It makes sense for them to go after a big guard. The prototype shape prototype. They got the right pick with Shea. They just didn't keep him because of the trade. Yeah, man. I don't think I don't think it's gonna be Darius Acuff Jr. I just said it to the Clippers. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see. Waiting for that fifth pick. I want to see what's going on. Facts. Yo, I'm anxious, man. Yo, Peterson on Utah, they could be a playoff team. They're a playoff team. The Wizards, they should be a playoff team. The Grizzlies with Boozer, maybe, possibly, possibly. Caleb Wilson, Nick Claxton, who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? They got a big lineup. Josh Giddey, he's tall, and they got length. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see what the Clippers gonna do.
Maybe the next 5 or 6 picks here. I think this. Listen, I'm not going to put more pressure on the Clippers organization. I think this is the most important pick in Clipper history. I said he says I'm not going to put any pressure on this.
Shout out to Big Homie Stay Solid. We out here, man. That's fans is the best fans. Shout out to Money Mike. We out here. Yo, Buddy Mike. Yo. Buddy Mike 718 said, please, Lord, let the Nets draft Darius Acuff. Yo, I swear, that's all that I need. All I need. That's all we need. Darius Acuff Jr., Diego Domin, MPJ, Julius Randle, Danny Wolf, Daylon Sharp at the 5. I'm rocking. I'm rocking. Put us up versus anybody in that NBA league. I'm rocking. Come on, man.
in scoring and assists. I mean, he's a big time player.
Yeah, but they got Darius Garland Jr. They talking about how he a big time player, but Darius Akam Jr. he is that. But why would you know what I mean, make the trade for Darius Garland if you just want to ignore what he could do, and you know what I mean? See him in the potential with him and Kawhi Leonard. You know. Word. Yo, you know what? I can't even do this by myself, yo. I can't do this by. See, that's the thing. I don't know if y'all watching it the same way I'm watching it, and y'all could, I don't care who break the news first, man. I don't even care, man. We came a long way, man. I'm not saying who we draft this by myself, man. I'm throwing the link in the chat for y'all, man.
In the 2026 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Keaton Waddler.
Woohoo! Darius Garland still. Darius Akam Jr. is still on the board. He's still on the board. I'm putting the link in the chat because I want to bring in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna draft whoever we draft. We done went through this whole season together, man. Pull up, man, so we can see who we drafting together, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, yo. Let's go. What we finna do? Yeah, I heard Wagler. He a big guard. Yeah, you're gonna get a big guard. You're not gonna get a small guard. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Shout to Beeman Boy. I see you. Shout to the Nets fans. We the best fans, though. What up, though? Wagler is at 5. They got a big guard. A Shea Gilgeous-Alexander prototype. I told you. A lot of Nets fans called that. And this whole process of elimination of who's the best fit for what team to see if Darius Akam Jr. would even land on our team. And the potential is there. I don't see how we get an amen. I don't see how. No, Darius Akam Jr. is the choice. That is the decision we should be going with. We should be focused on getting him. We know that Diego ain't no point guard. We ain't forcing him to be no point guard, especially when we got Darius Akam Jr. We 5 minutes on the clock. We on the clock. Dennis Milton in the chat said easy pickings. I mean, how? This is so easy to do. Such an easy thing. Your job is way easier. Going from 6 to 8, just this draft is deep. None of those teams in the top 4 missed. The Clippers didn't miss with 5. We 6. We got options. I want that option to be the best one. Who could take over in games? And he said he following Brunson. Brunson had 45 in the closeout game. That's the stuff that he watched. That's what he want to do. He want to close out like Brunson in the 4th quarter of the finals. And we sitting there scratching our head like which way we should go? No. Sean, from my podcast to your ears, draft Darius Akam Jr.
How did you go from being unranked out of high school
Draft
to the
him.
number 5 pick in the NBA?
Draft Darius Akam Jr. It's time, my brother. It is time. Peak game. I want y'all to understand that this is where it starts. This is the alpha. We go from here. We draft the alpha dog, not a role player. All of the players that we drafted last year was role players. They wasn't alphas. This is an alpha in Darius Akam Jr. Draft an alpha. We need an alpha dog. We an underdog that need an alpha dog. We'll be an underdog with an alpha dog that make us under an alpha dog. Yo, come on. It's time. It's time. Alpha dog, man. That's what we need. We don't need no role players. We got role players. We need a. Know what I'm saying? I got this. Don't set no pick. They can't. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All we need is somebody that not gonna look for a pick and roll all the time. Sometimes they just gotta just say, "Yo, I got this." P called the AI 2.0. What? What are we talking about? The pick is in? The pick is in?
Teams are trying to identify. It's not always about fit. It's about who is the talent that they can grow.
Yeah, and the player you believe in the most, because they're a bunch of.
Oh, they got A Cup Jr., Kingston Flemings, Braden Burries, Mikal Brown Jr., and Ade Mara. All of these are the last best available. That's what they say in the best available. But the number one is Darius A. Cup Jr. Do not deviate. We had success with Kenny Anderson. We had Steph Marbury. We had young guards here that was hooping. Mookie Blaylock was here hooping. Get a guard. The Nets always been good with getting guards. Get this guard. Get this guard. Not just any guard. A scoring guard / point guard. He's straight hooping. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Last year he was clapping when they showing when it was, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he said, I got to roll up. I done rolled up. Shot the big home, stay solid. Let's go, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What happened? What happened? The Brooklyn Nets?
With the 6th pick,
Yeah.
2026.
What we do? What we do?
Nets select Mikal Brown Jr.
Come on, man. Why they ain't just draft? They drafting Mikal Brown Jr., man.
What he would tell his 10-year-old.
Well, why? They went to his house. I should have known.
This is that dream realized.
Oh, man. Is he an alpha dog? Is he an alpha dog? I don't know how I feel about that. We got a lot of fans in the chat like the pick. Talk to me, man. Tell me something that's going, you know what I'm saying, make me feel like we did the right thing. I was sure we did the right thing if we got Darius A. Cup Jr. And I do like Mikal Brown Jr. I just don't want that back to that shit. As a fan, that shit had me on edge, uncomfortable. So hopefully that ain't no problem. Swizzolini said, I'd rather Brown Jr. Okay. Big homie stay solid said Brooklyn. Yo, what's the word, Money Mike? You don't like the pick? Yo, the chat like the pick. I can't hold you. The chat like the pick. What is happening? Let me throw a poll in the chat. Yo, I need y'all to participate in this chat, in this poll, man. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. All right, cool. All right, so y'all see the poll right there, you know what I'm saying? I put it right there. Y'all can see it right here, you know. Are you happy that the Brooklyn Nets picked Mikael Brown Jr.? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I mean, let me know. Oh shit, P1B popping bottles. Okay. Okay. I see a yes in there. I don't see no no's in the chat. All ones. Okay. Jay asking questions. He not sure. He ain't picked 1 or 2. Okay. P1B. Spread love for sure. For sure. Oh, P1B back. He said we back. What we talking about, man? How y'all feel about this? Me personally, I feel like the Brooklyn Nets, they picked somebody that they was serious about, like going to somebody's house, like 2 workouts, and then going to visit their family. That's serious, you know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like that, you know what I mean? I'll look at the rest of the draft later, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see what was going on with the Brooklyn Nets. I think we get another pick into the second round or something. But I wanted to see who we was going to pick then and there. Damn, man. What could I say, man? Darius A-Cup Jr. is on to another team. I hope Mikael Brown Jr. is as good as y'all say, man. Yo, P1B, man, you said popping bottles in the chat. Talk to me, man. How nice is Mikael Brown Jr.?
Popping bottles. We about to find out. We're about to have a lot of time to find out. And I'm with it.
Yeah.
I personally endorse it 100% because, like I said on the last stream, once you tell me something, we're going to go with that 100%. And based on what they said last year, that's right in line with this pick. Now, you see LA did their thing and they picked Wagler. That was going to be my second pick. And my third pick was going to be Burries based on the criteria that the front office said last year. Now,
and they had them when you seen them when they had Burries and Mint, the center Ade Mara, Darius A-Cup Jr. and I think Mikael Brown Jr. Those are like the 5 guys that I guess they narrowed down will be the best available at the number 6 pick. Any of those guys could have won number 6 according to them. That's how they felt.
Facts, busy, but I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the rare few times we have as Brooklyn fans the last few years to really have hope. And I'm big on hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan like yourself. And first of all, first and foremost, of the borough. You know what I'm saying? We all came up and scraped our knees and got our ices. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Let me just have my moment. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people wanted A-Cuff. And shout to A-Cuff. I'm sure he's going to go and pop off and do his thing over there wherever he go. And shout out to him.
Yeah. I really think that Mikael Brown Jr. is somebody that is going to be very coachable. You know what I'm saying? I think Jordi Fernandez is definitely going to work with him. It sounds like, that's what they were looking for. Somebody, that definitely had a head on their shoulders, but I guess wanted to have a chemistry between the point guard and the coach, opposed to just maybe a Darius A-Cup Jr. just be a pure talent and like more of I know what to do mentality, opposed to Mikael Brown Jr. more extension of a Jordi, the coach on as a floor general playing basketball. So maybe it's some of that on why they decided to pick Mikael Brown Jr. over Darius A-Cup Jr. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of in the middle. But I'm happy they did address the point guard situation and like did get a point guard. So I am happy about that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yo, P1B Netorious on the panel. Netorious, talk to us, man. How you feel about
Hey, Breezy, you mad now, brother, but I promise you're going to change that tone once you see Mikael play in the black and white. I promise you that.
Once he put on.
I promise you that. All y'all niggas sitting up here glazing the cuff. No. All y'all niggas sat up here and glazed the cuff and made excuses on why we shouldn't have picked Mikael. Like my man Mikael ain't a dog. Y'all going to find out. Stay on that side. Don't switch up when the season comes.
No, but hold on. I'm not supposed to be worried about us drafting somebody who had a back injury. But the bid,
yeah, but he was already cleared of his back. He had back spasms. It's not like he had some structural damage done.
So, but what about the attrition? An 82 game season. You don't think that'd be wear and tear on a player?
I'm fine, bro. I'm not up here and do doomsday, right? He was cleared by the doctors in the combine. He was cleared by the team doctors. He good. Right now, he good. I'm not trying to project no nonsense.
No, I'm with you. So when you say he going to surprise guys like me, because I wanted Darius Acuff Jr., I mean, it's no lie. But that being said, we here, and I'm focused on who's on the team. You know what I'm saying? The net fan pain is going away slowly, but surely. And I want to thank y'all for that because. Without you guys, I don't know, because I don't watch college basketball. So
But I told y'all, Mikel Brown Jr. is a better fit.
Stay on that side, man.
Nah, why you on it like that, man?
Stay on that side. Stay on that side.
Yeah, hold on. First off, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Why y'all? My question is valid. The attrition of the player. I'm not saying he's not talented. But the attrition of the player.
No, I ain't gonna say you. It was a lot of people just saying a lot of dumb crap, saying he got back injury. Dude, y'all understand how the way he hurt his back? He hurt his back because he fall going up for a layup. And like people just made he was actually just had like a back injury and stuff, and just lied. This man was projected to go top 5.
Because he had back spasms. He had back spasms. Niggas act like he had to get his muscles tied back together or something in his back.
If anybody watched that USA team when Mikel played with AJ, everybody know Mikel was the best player on that team.
He was putting on, right?
So when Mikel go crazy, I don't hear nobody.
No. We hit, bro. Again, like I said, I'm focused on the players that's on the team, bro. Y'all helping me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all are helping me. It was an instant shock. I couldn't avoid my face told the story, so I couldn't lie to you guys. But at the end of the day, don't stay over here like I don't want to.
But Breezy, but on some real shit, y'all really thought Marks was going to pick a Cuff Jr.
Mikel Brown Jr. too, man.
Yeah, but y'all really thought he was going to pick a Cuff.
Breeze, they had you brainwashed, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Based on what they said before.
Listen, what I was saying is I wanted Acuff because he's more of a true point guard that I wanted to see get downhill. And I heard just the diet of the shot selection of Mikel Brown Jr. is more of a jump.
Right, I understand why you want him, but what I'm saying is, even if that was the case, Marks wasn't picking him anyway.
Yeah, they kind of told us that without telling us that.
Did y'all see?
They kind of made it clear what their archetype was last year.
Did y'all see how happy they was when the Clippers picked Keaton Waller? When they were jumping up and stuff?
Nah, I've been watching. I was watching the Brooklyn Boys.
Y'all should have seen how happy they was. Y'all should have seen how happy they was when they found out the Clippers picked Keaton Waller, bro. They were jumping up. And
we was in the spaces going crazy when they picked them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I be cooking in them. I be listening. I don't be trying to be a speaker. Nothing like that.
Breezy. I know they brainwash you, man.
Concerns aside, talent is not the issue. We're not gonna have to worry about that. He gonna take it to the rack. He gonna dunk on somebody, and you're gonna be happy.
And I will say this. Mikel got to the rim at 61%. You know the only player to do that in the draft is Boozer. So that should show you how good he get to the rim.
Okay.
And again, I understand people gonna say, well, he had more turnovers and he had less assists, and Darius Acuff was more efficient. We get it. Darius Acuff is more efficient, but I still feel like Mikel Brown Jr.'s ceiling is higher because he got the skill set to pay the bills as a guard in the NBA, and he has not hit his ceiling yet. I feel like his ceiling is higher than Acuff's, even though Acuff is better right now. And he's a better fit next to Yegor. It's a no-brainer.
Bro, this is bullshit, man. I don't like that we keep drafting the company guy, man. Why we ain't get the superstar, man?
So hold on.
We got another.
Hold on, why you calling the company guy?
Because I feel like they kept just now while we watching the joint, they keep talking about And y'all last night was talking about a Cuff is more the superstar that might come in and take over the team, and it's going to disrupt the chemistry and shit like that. We just need the person with the most talent. Know what I mean? And at
They
the end
funny
of
as
the
fuck,
day,
bro.
and at the end of
Very
the
funny,
day,
bro.
at the end of the day, another bad back on this team is not the way I wanted to go. Like we
All
already
right, we
got
gonna see.
MP,
We gonna
we
see
got
how all this play
MPJ
out.
with the
No
bad back.
jinxing.
Now
No
we got
jinxing.
MBJ with the bad back.
No jinxing. No jinxing.
We gonna see how
I'm just saying
how
what he
all this
did
gonna
last
play out.
year.
Nah. They said he got cleared. He played ball after that, but
Bro, you
I
see
ain't
what
gonna
happened
lie,
with
it was a
Jaguar last
concern.
year?
I had the same concern.
Players
We
get
will.
injured all the time,
Bro,
man.
we love injury-prone
They got
niggas on
talent.
this team.
I seriously
Just
do
play
hope.
basketball, man. Niggas get injured, bro. That's
I,
life.
I seriously do hope Michael works out for the Nets, and we will revisit this conversation a few years
And
down the
he too
line. But
close to Mikal Bridges, man.
no,
Mikal Brown.
I will give this to Joey. He's the prototype. He's got height, defense potential, shoots threes. For me, I gotta see the leadership this summer in the first season. Like, be assertive, show us why you're that guy, and just don't try to be a cog in the machine, company man, whatever you want to call it. If you are that guy, prove it to us the first year. And whoever doubts I had about Michael
Relax.
will quickly be put to rest. They will be put to rest as long as he just proves he's that guy. That's it.
Res-
That's all it comes down to.
respectfully, he just got to play his game, man. We gotta just take it day by day. Don't try to put too much on it. Like, he got the talent. Don't worry.
Exactly.
We're gonna see it.
Yeah, we'll
Don't
see.
try to put.
But I don't want
all our
niggas
hopes
walking
and
nothing
dreams on
back
every
talking
game.
about they don't remember the space where they said that. Nope.
He's gonna have some 40-point games.
Bro.
That's guaranteed. That's
Hold
guaranteed.
on.
He's
I
gonna
just
have
want to
some.
say, hold on. I
He's
just
gonna
want to
have
say,
some
just
games where he
because,
don't score 40.
hold
He
on. I
scored
just want to say, I
8.
wasn't all the way on the other side as in A-Cuff is good and Mikal is bad. I was never saying that. I was saying that A-Cuff is good, and I was choosing him because I seen him in a podcast, and he said, he just got a mindset where he just want to be a takeover guard. And I know last season we ended it like last in scoring, and I know that's what we need, and that's what he's known for. They say he maybe the first or second best scorer in the
Yo,
draft.
y'all hear Breezy?
I
Yo, can
will
you
say,
hear me?
yeah, I will say this. We do have a taller starting lineup that's being built right now. If we could address the center position tonight in a week and a half in free agency, I think the Nets starting five could be very competitive. It's just,
Yeah.
I think a center will really actually allow the guys like Jaeger and Michael to excel on the offensive end, but you need a big to create screens for you, to do lobs. Like, these guards can only do so much by themselves. Having a center, I think, can unlock both Jaeger and Michael's playmaking abilities and their offensive metrics, but you got to get a center either tonight or in a week or so. I think, to me, that's what's going to bring this together. And also you have Randall, who can initiate as well and be a bully presence. So I think the center, like I said it weeks and months ago,
Now the center got to be Dayron so he can get all of them bricks that Randall gonna shoot up.
he's not a starter, though. The guy can't dribble, can't guard laterally. Like, there's a lot of issues with him being a starter. He's a great backup. Why change the position he's great at? Just go get a big. Having a Dayron as a backup to an actual center on his team, you know how
John,
good
I think we get a big with the pick 28.
maybe Quintance, but that depends
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
could.
see
You could go to a team like Denver, Jaden Quintance. They have a pick 2 in this draft, and they need a backup next to Joker because Valanciunas is heading to EuroLeague. So I wouldn't rule him out as being drafted before we get a chance to, but we'll see. The Dallas Mavs are very interesting. Will the Mavs go with a big like Mara, or are they going to go with a guard like Burries? And pick 11 is
who did the Hawks pick?
They got Flemings. They got Flemings.
Oh, okay, all right. I gotta turn it on down here. I came down here in the living room.
If the Warriors have a Damar at 11, I think they're going to try to trade that pick to somebody. And if Brooklyn, raise your hands. I mean, if Damar is up at 11, whatever we got to give the Warriors, man, let's go.
That's
Let's
a
go.
knockout draft. That's a knockout draft if you come away with Mora and Brown.
If I'm Sean and Joe, I'd stop the dancing and I'd say, Warriors, we'll give you MPJ, we'll give you a Knicks pick, and wherever it takes to get a Damar, and we'll take Butler from you. Oh, here we go.
But hold on. But what you think about John? What you think about Mikal Brown Jr.? I know you wanted.
Yo, Morez Johnson got selected by Dallas at 9. Now the draft has just begun. Whoa. Whoa.
But what you think about Mikal Brown Jr. though? Just him being, I'm saying, selected. I mean, what's your opinion on it?
I listen. I think the guy's a great kid. I've heard about his work ethic. He likes the fact that Jordy's a tough coach. He said that me and him are building a relationship, and he says he's going to be an extension of the coach. So I think him and Yegor are going to be a fun dynamic. It's just I got to see him take his game to a special level. After all the prospects we've had, we never had a prospect to take his game to that next level. So if they really believe Michael is that guy, I hope he's that guy. So we don't have to revisit nothing about the Akov stuff. So I think him and Yegor, it's a fun backcourt. But you essentially use both of your lottery picks to create a backcourt. Now you have to create a solid front court to justify the selections we've done the last 2 years. And I think Michael is going to bring great energy, conduct himself like a true soldier for this team. It's just I got to see him take that game to another level. But this Morez Johnson move, this is the first surprise of the draft. I knew this guy was going to be high up on people's ladder, but
Man,
wow.
listen,
No.
I implore y'all to go look at the tape. Everybody in here calling him a mid and calling him a company man and saying he not a superstar. Before you go running your mouth, go look at the kid's tape, okay? If
He
you
just
haven't
needs to
seen him play,
I
He just
mean,
needs to
my thing is it's about the general consensus. You know, everybody's gonna have their opinion, but when you look in the poll at the polls or whatever, you see that everybody said yes. Nobody said no that they was mad at this pick. Like it is what it is. And again, I take a lot of what y'all say because I assume sometimes that y'all fans of college basketball and actually seen him play. You know, I'm happy he got a point guard. I'm just happy that they acknowledge the fact that we don't, you know what I'm saying, have a point guard in Diego, and he's more of a two guard. So I'm glad they were honest about that. You know what I'm saying?
At least we have the dynamic now where Yegor is likely going to be R2, or maybe they experiment at 3. But now you have a backcourt. Now it's about, can we come with a center? If Adey Mara is up at 11 with the Warriors, I'm offering MPJ. I'll take Jimmy, and I'll give you a valuable Knicks first to get Adey Mara. Whatever the Nets have to do to get pick 11, if Mara is up there, you have to do it. You just have to. I don't care about Butler's $60 million. You got to get the big. Because if he's up there at 11, the Warriors are getting a few phone calls in 5 minutes. Like, that's going to be a big trade potentially. We got to go all in. All in. You give me Michael and Mara? Okay, Sean, you might be competent. You might be competent.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Shout out to Sean Marks picking Mikel Brown. This is one of the things that I guess you and Leaf agree on. Leaf was a big advocate for us getting Mikel Brown Jr. Leaf is on the panel. Leaf, talk to us, man. What you think about us getting Mikel Brown Jr. at 6?
Man, I ain't want no damn 6 pick.
What?
Everybody know what I want, man. I ain't want this shit, man. We picking another. Man, I'm trying not to max out, bro. Listen, people need to focus on the fact that the anti-tanking rules was invented to prevent us from getting a top 3 pick all along, and now they've been put in place. Bro, the last 2 years, bro, at best, we would have got goddamn, if we would have bottomed all the way out in both years, we would have got number 5 pick 2 years in a row. At best, we would have got a ace from last year. And knowing Sean Marks, his dumb ass would have probably picked some character guy anywhere. Man, this shit fucking blows, bro. Like, I'm done with the draft. I don't never want to talk about no draft again.
Leaf, if Adey Mara is there at 11 with the Warriors, we have to call him and do what it takes. You come with Mara.
I don't care, man. I want to be done with this shit. I want to be done with the draft, man. Start the season.
Are you happy with the pick, Leaf?
I'm all right with it, man. I got a choice.
Again, was Michael everybody's favorite? No, but is he a good worker? Yes. And at the end of the day, I'm Team Brooklyn no matter what.
I don't want a good worker, man.
I know.
Nah, yeah, Jay, what you mean a good worker? You talk about a good worker.
A good worker?
What you mean a good worker?
It's clear as day a lot of y'all niggas don't watch college basketball, bro.
No, we do.
I don't want to watch college basketball.
Well, Leaf doesn't. Leaf has admitted multiple times he doesn't, which is fair.
Well, if you don't watch college basketball, don't come in here with a strong opinion about a kid you don't really know about.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about. Listen,
that's not.
All right, let me make myself real clear. Fuck the draft and all of these niggas in it. How about that?
Right.
Well, why you up here then, nigga? If you so mad,
Shit.
why you up here? If you're
I'm up here because I'm always up here. I always show support, nigga. Hell, you mean why I'm up here?
Hold on.
You saying fuck the draft? We talk about the draft, right? Ain't the draft going on?
True story. But hold on. Time out. Not to dwell
I
on
ain't get
that.
who I want. I'm maxing. That's where I'm at.
But now my
Wait
thing
a
is,
minute. Who did you want?
my thing is, again, they addressed the whole point guard situation, and again, I think that's an honest thing to do by a franchise. Detroit Pistons did it. They missed on Killian Hayes. They got Cade Cunningham. Case in point is they didn't say, "Oh, we got Killian Hayes. Let's get a different position." Nah, they went and got the same position. Y'all see how that worked out. Now I'm saying that we not forcing Yegor to be a 2 guard. We're not forcing him to do that next season. We get into Mikael Brown Jr. to be the point guard because that's what he's gonna play. Wow. And bro, I'm not saying that he's gonna be this incredible, amazing scorer or player. I'll be honest, I'm gonna have more to say why I watch the summer league. You know, that's my thing. Because I don't know how he plays.
Listen, let me be serious for a minute.
I
man.
wanted an incredible, amazing scorer and player. Like just like you said, I'm not trying to say he's this. That's what I was hoping for: incredible, amazing scorer and player. And
look, let me be serious for a minute, man. Look. I think Mikael.
Milwaukee got Burries.
I think Mikael will work out pretty decent with everything we got, man. I think what we want to do is get up a lot of threes, man. We got Julius Randle to at least barrel through the paint, at least. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so he got shooters around him.
The only
we got an inside player. We got a player that ain't afraid to move niggas out of the way and shoulder lean a couple of niggas, man, and get to the basket, man. So I mean, I'm all right with that, man.
The only consequence of the Michael thing is that Nolan is now a backup, which that'll be very interesting to see how he adjusts to that role. So Raph, meanwhile, I don't care. He's trade day. He's all right. Nolan is a backup there right now, so we'll see how he adjusts that role.
Been a backup to me. Guys, he was a backup.
Aday Mar is on the board with the Warriors up next. I'm telling you, I think there's a trade about to go down. Brooklyn, get on the phone. You have 5 minutes to get us Aday Mar. Let's go.
They're not getting on the goddamn phone. Did you see how happy they was to pick MBJ? They were so happy in there. They was about to start fucking line dancing in there.
Sean Marks was spinning around, bro. Like, it was crazy. Like, come on, you win the Super Bowl. Come on.
Trying to do the boogie oogie, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy.
My bad that I'm fucking raining on the parade, I guess, but it's just like the injury is what got me mad. That you're gonna get a nigga that was out half the season for injuries, and then when he get, hopefully he don't, but if he get magically injured, they're gonna act like they ain't never know it was gonna happen.
This is just what Sean does. He always takes the projects. I don't think Michael's a project. It's just there are a lot more concerns with the level you think he could be at from what people are at right now. So he has a whole first year to prove that it's all noise and he's actually that guy. I don't think people are wrong for one Akov. I don't think people are wrong for Michael, but you have to understand the position we're in right now. We have no generational talent. So any talent that's available, you have to scratch and claw to get. So if Michael's that guy, I hope he's that guy. But for the people that have questions about it, don't blame them. It's not that they didn't watch the kid. It's just they had somebody else higher up on their list. That's it. So we'll see how it plays out.
I mean, bro.
All right. So for the people who do like MBJ, y'all saying he got more superstar potential than the other kid, Akov?
That's what some of them say.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Pod has literally said this kid is Halliburton and Shea potentially. He said that, so we'll see.
That's why I'm not understanding where all this negative discourse is coming from. You calling him a company man?
It don't necessarily gotta be either or. It could be different styles. Like.
Company man was crazy though. Why you call him a company?
Yeah, why you called him a company man and say he's not gonna be a star? So you gotta stand on that because become a star.
I don't gotta stand. I can sit on it. I can fucking be around. I don't gotta stand.
You gonna have to stand on that, nigga. Don't come back in here glazing him. If he works out for us.
I ain't glazing nobody.
Okay.
Nigga, I disagree with you.
So let me just say this. Let's remember this pod in this discussion right now.
All right,
I don't want niggas
write it down,
nothing.
take a picture. I don't
want niggas reneging nothing.
If he come on the court and I see something different, If he come on the court and see something different,
You
I'ma
ain't
say
even
something
watch him,
different.
nigga. You don't watch college basketball. You don't know
Obviously,
nothing.
motherfucker.
Your
That's
take
what
is
I've been
stupid.
said.
Oh boy.
I've been
Yo,
said that,
hold on,
Hen.
hold on,
Show, guys.
bro. This pick
You
supposed
don't
to
watch
bring us
college
peace.
basketball, but you calling him a company man.
I'm calling him a company man because the other guy that we're talking about, they said he
No,
was
oh
too.
why? Because the Cup got a diamond chain on. He's a superstar.
Maybe if
Y'all
you
niggas
let
is
me finish,
ignorant.
I'll tell you why.
Ignorant ass nigga. Why? Because
Maybe
he got
if you let me
cornrows and a
finish, I'll
diamond
tell you
chain.
why.
That means
Nah, you just
MBJ
don't
not
like
gonna
when
be a
niggas
superstar.
disagree with you.
Huh?
You just don't like when niggas disagree with you.
Nigga, you ignorant.
Hold on. Let me hear the opposing arguments. I can't. Y'all yelling over each other. The argument will be good. The debate will be good if y'all keep it clean. Because at the end of the day, I want to hear it. But if y'all throwing insults back and forth, y'all take away from the quality, you know what I'm saying, of the debate. Now y'all arguing because it's about the insults and not the actual content.
There's only one person insulting. I'm not insulting anybody.
Oh, all right, that's good. That's
Nigga,
good.
you
Let's keep it
insulted
real.
our pick, nigga.
Bro, I didn't
And you
say
don't even watch
stupid.
college basketball. That's nasty work.
Well, call it what you want to call it. It's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it.
That's fine, and I could think your opinion is stupid.
Of course you can.
Hold on. You got GIHF
Like,
underscore Carter. He said MPJ fire emoji. So there's a lot of fans that agree that he's a good player. Like I said, it's just one opinion, but you look at the chat, they basically saying the same thing, that he's a good player. Just because, again, that's why I'm subtle with my opinion, because I don't watch college basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
Nigga,
So
I don't
I'll
want
always,
another bad back ass nigga. We already got one bad back ass nigga.
That was my
Like,
concern.
That's all projection, man. That's all projection.
no, so he wasn't injured all last year?
Jay, basketball players get injured.
Yes or no?
He
Yes
could
or no,
he could come in the
Joey?
league. So
Yes or
he
no?
was injured. But what I do know, he was clear for the doctors at Combine. He was clear for every fucking doctor of every team he worked out for. That's what I do know to this day.
Yeah, hold on, Jay, hold on, Jay.
That is a fact. I'm not disputing that he was cleared. I'm saying that when you have a guy that got injured multiple times in one season, like maybe you don't draft that guy.
Spasms. He fell on his back. What do you think? He broke his shit or something? You think he broke bones and muscles in his back?
Shit, back injuries just don't go away like that.
Nigga, it's back spasms though, my nigga. You act like he broke his tailbone.
They say he missed half the year.
No. I don't think he missed half the year. I'm not sure.
They gotta protect their investment. If they get an injury, they know they're
Hold on, Jay. I wanted to say what's important to say is that the difference between him and Michael Porter Jr. is that Michael Porter Jr. missed every workout. He didn't work out for nobody because of his back injury, right? Mm-hmm. So he was out of commission. And Denver took a chance on him, even though he couldn't work out for them because he wasn't cleared. If it was that severe, then I would kind of like, you know what I'm saying, lean into more of what you're saying. But the fact that, you know, he got cleared and he did the workout, I know that it's not as severe as what Michael Porter Jr. had. So, yeah, he might have had a back injury, and I was leery. But, yeah, listening to the other fans, you know what I mean? Mainly Joey.
I hear niggas, bro.
I
just want somebody who's going to be available to play and somebody who got superstar potential. I don't think niggas should dim their light just because, this guy's a better fit.
So let me ask you something, Jay. How does MBJ not have superstar potential? Explain your point.
I didn't say he don't have superstar potential.
You said you don't want somebody who don't have superstar potential, but that's who we got. So how he's not have superstar potential?
No. A-Cuff obviously has more superstar potential from what everybody that I'm hearing talk about it. Everybody in the highlights.
That's not true. That's from everybody you hearing. Some people saying MPJ got more superstar potential because his ceiling is higher.
But you even said out your mouth right now, A-Cuff is more ready now.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that's the say or be all.
It doesn't, but it means that he's showing more right now.
Yes, but you don't draft for what's right now. That's why you do like higher ceiling when you draft, Jay.
Yeah, but you can't always draft off potential neither, because just because he got potential don't mean he's gonna reach it.
Jay, it's not like it's just it's not like MPJ is just some bum and you be like,
no, I'm not saying that.
Let me finish. It's not like he's like, well, that nigga mid, but you know what? He got potential because of his size and his athleticism. No, the nigga can fucking play.
So
Warriors
he
got
definitely has
roster.
potential to be a superstar, or else he would not be in the top 10. And he was projected to go top 5 before he got hurt, and he still went right outside of that.
Wow. Are Milwaukee Bucks about to get a Damar? Because if they get that after trading Giannis, I got to give it to Milwaukee, man. That's pretty good draft. That's crazy.
Where they at right now in the draft?
13. They are 13. They have the Miami's pick. This
They
would
got
actually,
Yaxu, Golden State.
Actually, Miami is actually drafting right now for Milwaukee because the trade can't be finalized to the 6th. So Miami will be drafting who the Bucks want right now, and that could be a Damar, which that's pretty impressive. For giving up Giannis, you can get a Damar. Crazy,
Yeah,
man.
7 footers too.
Yeah, that's some good front office work right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow. But I still can't believe Morris Johnson went at 9. That's still a surprise. I mean, he's great, but man, Dallas was aggressive in that one.
Yo, I see Cooney Jean Philippe said MBJ a dog. Yo, man, the Nets fans.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just up here just saying shit.
Nah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Again, like I said, this is a multi-opinionated panel.
No, I get it. Here's the thing, though. Like, I get it. You going like one more than the other, but that doesn't mean you got to shit on the other one. Like, I like MBJ more than a Cuff, but I still think a Cuff is a dog. You feel me?
Right.
I think they both got their pros and the cons. But to sit up here and be like, yo, he not gonna be a star, he a company man, and all this other shit is wild.
Well, but he's not the way. Jay's not saying that just to say that because of who we have in charge and what he's taking down.
They steered away from the other guy because he got that star potential.
No, they didn't steer away from. They steered away from him because he does not fit. He is a small guard who does not
better
play
scorer
defense.
and a better passer just don't fit.
Joey, he could have
on the team, Joey. Do you understand that you got to put him in the back?
Where did a Cuff go? Sacramento?
Yes.
Yeah, he went to Sacramento.
Yeah, he went right after we picked.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to put him in the backcourt with Yegor, my nigga. That's 2 fucking cones. Who gonna guard the lead guard?
They're looking for guys that can play more than one position, guard more than one position.
I think they just look. Listen, in terms of the fit, bro, I just think it fit, and I think that's what they had on their mind all along.
I hate drafting for fit.
It does fit, but let's not act like MBJ is not a talented motherfucker because he is.
He is talented, bro. I was just bullshitting, bro. Like that nigga's talented.
Guys, my bad. It's not Miami drafting. You can't believe this. OKC has the 12th pick, and a Damar is on the board.
Oh my god!
These niggas, man. No, we could get Isaiah Hartenstein like that.
We cannot, bro. Like y'all niggas is out of your mind.
We got to pay OKC.
Don't they gotta pay Hartenstein?
OKC is known for redshirting niggas, bro. Like, so what? That's what they do.
We need Sean Marks to call Presti right now and get this done. Give me iHeart. I don't care what it takes. Let's go.
You've been on Damar for like the last 5 minutes, bro. Like there's 6 picks that went by.
If they get a Damar to get their Wemby stopper, this is egregious, man. We got to get Hartenstein from them. They have picks. We have picks. Let's get something done. I need Sean Marks to step up right now for once in however many years he's been in charge of this team. Do the deal. We got to get a big right now. This has to happen. I need a trade, and it has to be us doing it, man. Let's go. This is crazy. If they get Lamar,
Sean Marks ain't even known for doing shit like that.
He should, man. This is a great opportunity right now.
There's multiple.
Hey, John, if we don't get our center here, we can always get one in free agency, man.
I get it, Joey, but this is a perfect opportunity. OKC has picks they really can't draft right now, and they have future picks we could utilize. I feel like there's a good chance to do some good dialogue here. They have picks we want, we have picks they want, but we need a big.
Yeah, but what if they want a Damar for and they're gonna let Hartenstein go for his replacement because they don't want to pay him?
We want Hartenstein.
If he becomes a free agent, we could sign him. But if you could trade from right now, why wouldn't you try to? Like we can do something good.
Hold on. Isn't it fair to say that if you keep all three with a Chet Holmgren, Dave Mara, if they draft him, we about to see in the Hartenstein, somebody's going to be taking somebody minutes. So to not deal with that, you can get Hartenstein to a team where he can get minutes that he wants because he's going into his last year for his contract and he's playing for a contract. Ain't a team in the NBA that'll help him get a good contract like the Brooklyn Nets. He comes to the Brooklyn Nets. He want to go into his contract and get a good contract. He's a fit for the team.
Can I ask y'all something? Maybe John. Is this his last year?
Hold on. Let me say this. I just want to say this.
I just want to know about
Hartenstein's contract? Is he up for a new contract?
He has a team option at $28 million, which I've heard they're likely going to turn down and try to get him on a cheaper deal. But if they get Mara, this is what Breezy saying.
When they do that, doesn't it make him an unrestricted free agent?
Right, but no, but Pete, but listen, but what I'm saying is, I don't think he want to get into a cheaper deal. He's shy 30 years old. He's not trying to get into a cheaper deal. I think that the Brooklyn Nets can outbid them. I'm not saying pay him crazy, but if you put Hartenstein at the 5 and Randall at the 4 and MPJ at the 3, I mean, for just
bro, they going to
hold on. Let me finish. We will put ourselves in a situation where we won't have to expect Diego to play this stellar defense. Mikal Brown Jr. is definitely alleviate some of that defensive responsibility that Diego would have had on them. We got 2 big guards now. For a long time, Nets fans say, "Oh, we need a big backcourt." That's what we got now. We got a 2 guard that's pretty tall, and we got Mikal Brown Jr. I think he's 6'5".
I think OKC is going to pick Mora because that makes them more flexible with letting Hartenstein go.
This is crazy that Mora just fell in their lap. Like, if Dallas broke that up by them choosing Morris Johnson, it literally just changed OKC's whole outcome right there. Like, that's nuts. How do you get the guy you want like that? Like, where's all?
It's crazy because Amit is still on the board too.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's why it would have been a mistake for us to get him at 6. Nobody would just felt like, oh, let's get him in at 6 because the Nets didn't pick him at 6.
Nah,
no,
if we got him in at 6, I would have been like, y'all got every right to come in here and talk shit.
Okay,
bro,
see,
that would have been bad.
This live would have been 12 minutes long, bro.
Yeah.
They got Mara. KC got Mara. It's official.
Wow. 12, that's facts, bro. This live would have been off in 15.
I told you they was going to get Mora, John, because they about to pivot off Hartenstein.
If Waterman goes at 15 16, some people are literally telling me that we should get this guy at 6. You had to jump 8 to 9 spots.
They're going to redshirt Mora, bro. They ain't pivoting off.
Wow. Okay, Steve's crazy, man. Seth Presti, he's got some Jedi tricks. I don't know what, man, but you just got the guy you want. You have to lift a finger to do anything.
That's the Wemby stopper right there.
That's all.
That's crazy. That's a good addition, man.
That's
but
the Wemby stopper.
Nobody
see what I'm doing. Y'all see what I'm doing, right? Y'all see what I'm doing.
This nigga really sending a tweet to Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow. Who's up next? Milwaukee's now got the pick. Do they want Nate Ament? Ooh, that's interesting. And then Chicago's up. Chicago.
Yeah, I think they said that Milwaukee likes Nate Ament, so he might be the pick for them.
Wow. Yeah, it's Milwaukee. It's Miami, which is Milwaukee. Then it's Charlotte, and then it's the Bulls.
Well, I think the big thing is you go back to last summer with Team U.
They said
becoming a Brooklyn Net. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna smile when Kareem Lopez goes to a different team other than us. That's gonna be a happy moment.
I think we're in the race to pick that guy out of
Adam Silver tall though.
Yeah, Adam Silver over 6 feet, bro. He like 6. He clears 6 feet easily.
Bro, this dude is the same height as Mikal Brown Jr.
That's crazy. What? Oh my gosh! And A Cup gets complaints. Okay, that's funny.
Bro, that's
you do realize A Cup would have been looking up at the commissioner, right?
They dropped a 50 on him, Leaf. Yeah. I'm kidding. You gotta make
I guarantee you, if Adam Silver want to shut him down, he could do it any day.
No, he wouldn't. Stop it, Leaf. Stop. Listen, the
all he got to do is make 2 phone calls. That's it.
Okay, that's.
I can't wait to see. I know it's not going to happen next season, but I can't wait to see Mora play against Wemby, bro. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's getting something, man. But man, okay, see, they made out like bandits on this one. They have to do nothing to get that guy.
I think,
realistically, OKC they're gonna.
They got these 7'4". They got these 7'4" niggas in the chamber just in case, bro. Like
but hold on, Pete. Again, they got Shet. They got this new guy at Daymara. They're gonna invest in those 2 players because of contracts and just the way the league is looking, right? That being said, if they looking at it like Wemby can't beat both of them, even if Wemby both talented in both of them, but he gonna be half the versus both of them. That's how the Presti playing it. Now I'm saying, hold on, let me just lay in the plane saying this because I'm passing it to you. Again, the whole thing about Hartenstein is just warming up. You know, I didn't send that tweet by being funny. Like realistically, if you want these players to develop to be competitive versus a Wemby who hungry to get to the NBA Finals, you need to be giving them minutes early in the season, summer league, preseason, and then early in before the All-Star break. Seeing if they're going to be ready to compete in the second half of the season. And you cannot do that with Isaiah Hartenstein taking minutes away in that rotation. Trade Hartenstein, and we go out the specifics.
Breeze.
Hartenstein as a Brooklyn Nets right now.
This is a pivot off of Hartenstein. That's why they picked him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why he could come to the Brooklyn Nets.
Right. If he's a free agent, especially. And let's
y'all
remember,
niggas got this shit in y'all mind.
And let's remember, OKC has a 17 pick, and I still think we could do a trade with them because let's remember, they now have a lot of guys on the team. We have the 28th pick. We still have a second-round pick. If we could swap those late picks with OKC for the 17, maybe take a young player from them, I'm totally open to that. Like,
can I say something? That would be crazy because we would have had the Knicks front court when they started doing their little rebuild and start taking off.
Yeah,
they had Hartenstein and Randall.
Crazy, man. Yo, if we had their pieces, they could try to troll the crap out of us. I don't care. I want winners on my team, bro. I don't care what teams they were from. They Brooklyn Nets right now, man. And for the people that are souring on Randall, he's just like the Brooklyn Nets. Both the Nets and him have been dogged and down by Knicks media and everybody else. Well, guess what? We've joined forces now, and we're going to bring a fight to the Knicks this season. Like they never
the Knicks Avengers.
We're going to bring a fight to them, man. I'm telling you. Randall going for a game against
Yo, hold on. Shout out to Coney.
No, I think Randall going to do work. I think the first game he goes back to the Garden and gets nationally televised.
Facts. We got to get some televised games this year, man. We have.
I think he going to do work though. I just want Randall to dunk on Cat or Mikal Bridges or Josh Hart, and I'm happy.
I think that should be the first play of the game. Set the tone. Set the tone, man. Like seriously, especially at the Barclays. Even at the Garden to make it more fire because you used to play for that.
Nah, man, we need some nasty, man.
Yeah,
like
gritty.
Bro, you do know that shit is basically 4 extra. However many times we play these niggas, that shit is basically 3 or 4 extra road games, man. Niggas gonna stack the damn building because they can't get in there on Madison Square, and everybody here know it.
And as long as we send them niggas home on the train with an L, I'm cool with it.
Exactly.
Listen,
hold on. Let me say this. That'd be nothing sweeter for me as a Nets fan to see us break that losing streak with Randall being a part of the reason why. Like that would be chef's kiss basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see him dominate Cat, bro.
He will. We got to get a W against them. If we can get Hartenstein or a center, this is a team that's going to give the Knicks a fight. And the last game, our G League team gave them a fight. So now with new special pieces, it's on. It's on.
Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Molly Mar _DC. He a member of the page. He a DC fan. I gotta check out his content. He said just supporting the channel. He sent the super chat. Say just supporting the channel. So I wanted to say thank you to Molly Mar DC, and I gotta head over to your page and I mean support your content too. But yeah, we talking draft talk, man. And again, you a Wizard fan, so if you want to jump on the panel and talk basketball with us, I'll let her hear it, man. I will let her hear that.
AJ supposed to be in BK. I don't want to hear no Wizards.
This is interesting. Nobody's made a move yet.
I'm joking, Breeze.
Yeah, but seriously, like, because my thing is, you know, and I'm glad I had this space where I could be honest with you. You know, I did, you know, kind of was hating on y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let Bam go to 80-some points to break Kobe record, and you know what I mean. And then here you are, heaven sent, you know, just causing peace. You know what I mean? It's just like the way I felt. You changed. You know what I mean?
I'm justified to be ignorant, bro. I ain't getting none of the top 4 niggas, bro. I'm maxing out. I'm saying ignorant and out of bounds shit all year long. Yes.
I ain't tripping. They got a point guard. They know that Yago not a point guard. That's important.
But you knew we wasn't getting none of the top 4 niggas since the lottery.
I'm just excited.
I knew we wasn't getting none of the top 4 niggas since before the year started. What I tried to do is let everybody else on the secret, bro. I told niggas about the Chicago Bulls before the
Lee,
like
you was
day
right,
2 of the
bro. We
season.
gave
Like
you your flowers like 3 times. You was
right, man. How much, man? I just called the flower shop. He said he closed. We gave you your flowers. They open back at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
You know what made me extra mad though? They tried to they threw this whole new anti-tanking shit on just for the cherry on top to say, fuck you, Brooklyn. We ain't giving you shit.
Listen, that's Sean and Joe's fault. As much as you can blame the front office, all front office did just as bad of a job in taking this seriously. And this is what you got to work with. I still think we got some good pieces,
can I make some light of that though? Even though that's true, Leaf, you are correct. But however, with the new rules, we can still be somewhat competitive and not tank and still get a good pick. Right?
A Mets going to Milwaukee. Oh, damn.
My thing is this.
Damn, nigga said Leaf might as well be a Knicks fan. That's blasphemy.
Yo.
Nah.
Hold up. Who said it?
Nigga said big homie stay solid in the chat.
Said it. Nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Shout out to Milwaukee, man. You got Burley's and Native men for trading.
I wouldn't consider Leaf.
You ain't doing that.
I wouldn't go.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Milwaukee did some good work, man.
That's wild disrespect.
They got their Giannis replacement in that Amen.
They did some good work. They got a haul from Miami and they picked 2 good players in this draft.
Yo, I don't know why Miami gave all that up, man. Did you hear that Norman Powell's walking? And they actually wanted to trade Davion Mitchell to keep that Kaspar's kid. Like, I don't know.
What does Norman Powell? Can Norman Powell play the 3 and the 4?
No, he's a backup guard, man.
Too much of a mismatch. You're getting fouled on defense.
No, I was going to say I wouldn't mind son here because I think Norman Powell a dog, bro.
No, you know who they want? They want Klay Thompson and Chris Middleton. That's who Miami wants to get right now. Maybe 10 years ago, but yikes.
Nigga, that's who they ain't got no choice. They gutted their team.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if Giannis pops that leg, man, they're done. Like that's the problem is you went all in on a guy who the last 2 years has had a calf injury, and the roster's not even that good around him. Like I think this still bad's about to go down.
So hold on.
Honest, but man.
So hold on. Let me just have the Dayron. Let me have the Dayron.
How my Liberty hat, yo?
Hold on. Let's have the Dayron or Danny.
That
Wolf.
shit fire.
That
brand
shit
new.
Yeah, that shit clean.
That rose. Wow.
Bro, I at first when I seen the hat, I thought it was Easter. That's how clean it is, man. I thought it was Easter. I said
I might as well have some type of winning organization on my damn skin.
Oh shit! Yo, that was
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Yo, hold on.
Leaf, we got better, bro. In due time, brother.
Right. That's what I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to get into the starting lineup. Right. So like now we know where we at, but let's just see where we're going. I just want to hear, and I'll start about how it'll look if we got Danny Wolf at the starting center or we got Dayron Sharpe at the starting center. Now
let's do our starting fives, everybody.
Right. So my starting five, I'll say just for the fact that Dayron Sharpe got more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more of a tenor with the Nets. I would say they would give him the starting 5 position over Danny Wolf, just to start it off. I got Dayron Sharpe, right? I got Julius Randle at the 4. I got Dayron Sharpe at the 5, Julius Randle at the 4, MPJ at the 3, Diego at the 2, Mikal Brown Jr. at the 1. You know what I'm saying? That's my starting lineup. And to be honest with you, we could debate whether or not it is Danny Wolf or Dayron Sharpe. But what I will say is, with Dayron Sharpe being the starting 5, he averaging 10 rebounds a game. Easy work. So I believe that we looked at as one of the more improved players in the season if he get that starting 5 position. Looking at his stats from last year, and if he get the starting 5 spot from this year, he's going to be one of the most improved players. I'm not saying he's going to win that award, but he's going to be close. What you got on this, John?
If my starting 5 right now would probably be Michael, Yegor, barring a trade in the next 2 weeks. So MPJ at the 3, Randall at the 4, and I'm gonna go with Danny Wolf. Listen, if Danny Wolf has a great summer league, I think he's gonna make a case to Jordy like, hey, as much as Dayron has a bit more experience than he does, if Wolf has a great summer league, I think he could have a shot at getting the 5 position. I wouldn't make Dayron the starter because he's so good as a backup. He knows his role perfectly. He just doesn't have the defensive intangibles to be that type of starting big. He can't set a screen. So if you have Wolf as a starter, we're not only going more in our youth movement, but we're trusting Danny Wolf to take that next step. He's also a good playmaker too. So I know defensively that front court is not going to be great, but I think offensively, Randall, MPJ, and Wolf, I think it'll be a lot better on offensive output than you were with your previous front court of Clown and Claxton, which right now, if that's the way it's going, I'm so happy we got away from that in one fell swoop. So I will go with Danny at the 5, Randall at the 4, MPJ at the 3, and Michael Yego 1 and 2, man. I think that's the way we should go about this. We're going to embrace the mix of young with the vets.
All right. I want to say shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets, John. I see we 700 followers on Twitter.
Nice.
Yep.
Y'all already know what it is. We're going to go to Leaf the Notorious. Leaf, what's your starting lineup look like at Brooklyn?
We're going to go with our only 2 lottery picks in Brooklyn Nets history in the backcourt. We're going to go with former champion MPJ at the 3, former All-Star, former All-NBA player Julius Randle at the 4, and Danny F. and Wolf at the goddamn 5. Don't at me.
Yeah. I'm gonna do mine.
I think he just walked off. He dropped Mike and walked off. Go ahead, Joe.
I think everybody pretty much got the pretty general consensus of the starting 5 minus the center. But I'm gonna go Mikal at the 1, Yegor at the 2, Michael Porter Jr. at the 3. You put Darius at the 4. Randall at the 4, sorry. Where he's comfortable. And I'm gonna go with Day at the 5. I feel like, and I know he gets a lot of shit, but I feel like Day earned his spot, and I feel like he deserves a chance for us to see what he got. And we want to see that physicality. I want to see that physicality in the paint with him and Randall, because I'm tired of seeing these Brooklyn Nets acting like they can't grab a fucking rebound. So we got Day and Julius Randle. We should be able to secure a fucking rebound in the paint.
Facts. Now I'm with you, Joey. I'm with you. Shout out I call him P1B when he on the panel, but it's Prodigious firstborn. Am I saying that right? Prodigious firstborn.
It's Prodigious.
Prodigious. I gotta ask him next time he on the panel. He a member and a moderator on the page. He sent a $10 super chat. Thank you for that. He said we going up, celebrating basketball, strong arm, fingers crossed, salute. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, appreciate you. Know what I mean?
Hornets chose Hans. The Hornets chose Hans Steinbach, a big.
Okay. They already got a big too, so they want their team to be big.
Pretty much. There have been no trades yet. I'm surprised we have not seen a trade yet, other than Nate Ament going to Milwaukee, which has already been finalized. Well, it's going to be finalized. If we were to get iHeart, man, with that front court of Randall, and we keep MPJ, it actually might be very decent. I want to say it's great, but it'll be decent.
Sean Marks already made his trade for the year, man. You know
Are the Bulls going to draft Lopez? Because they already have so many wings and bigs. They already got Claxton, they got Senge, they got Brazelis. Like, I don't think it would make sense to draft the wing. Do they go guard here at 15? I mean, 15, in the last part of the round.
I don't know what the Bulls is doing. They the Bulls. Man, goddamn.
When it gets to OKC at 17, that's when I think the trade is going to go down, because their roster is pretty much stacked to the brim. I don't know how they're going to get anybody on their roster right now. I think the trade's about to go down with them. I really do. And I hope we're one of those teams trading with them. Joe, you still there?
I'm here. I'm just responding to Dylan on X, but I'm here.
Yeah, I know he was high on Aiko. So listen, I think Michael Yeager is gonna be a fun backcourt. Like, we're going with the tall route. Like, tall players, their positions gives you more physicality. So I get why we're doing it. It's just I hope those two guys really do build a solid chemistry because those are your two lottery picks. We spent the last 2 years to create a backcourt. So I hope both those guys next year really develop that good chemistry because really, like Breezy's always said, your backcourt is kind of your conductors, your front court is kind of your initiators. So I feel like if those components could be in sync, we could start building something in Brooklyn. So I really do hope the next few weeks with training camp, summer league, these guys really do start building good chemistry because that's what you need. You need culture, you need identity, and I hope we have an identity at some point next season because that would be great for us. It would be great for us.
Listen, I'm
let me just shout out on FIFA. FIFA became a YouTube member. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Joey. We listening. What you saying? Joey, I was listening. What you were saying? I just wanted to shout out FIFA.
No, I was just gonna say I see the I'm not saying this is the say all be all, but I see the positives. I see a kid in Mikal who's athletic, who's pretty much the prototype of what you want a guard to be in the NBA today, who can put pressure on the rim, who plays above the rim, who can shoot the 3-ball, who can play make, who can get to any spot on the court, and he plays defense. But not only that, he has good character, and I get it. A lot of people sit up here and they joke about the character thing because of Sean Marks in the organization, but the kid has good character, hard work ethic, and he wants to be coached. He wants to be coached hard. He wants to be great. And I think when you mix all that together, how can we not have a good pick? Now, granted, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty optimistic based off of all the ingredients in the pot. So we just gotta wait and see. And not only that, he fits well with Yegor. He complements Yegor. And that's not the number one reason you get him, because he's talented as a motherfucker. You just don't.
But I want you to speak to that again because I remember y'all gonna allow me on this side because I know y'all said I can't root for. I gotta wait till the season starts. Nah,
man, you can root on him. You ain't calling him a company man.
How long y'all gonna do this, man? We are hour into the show. I already said, you know what I mean? Like, he could be a good player.
I get it, Breeze. I know you was high on the cuff. You wasn't calling him a company man and shit, so you good.
No, hold on. Hold on. Right. So, but no, I wanted to ask you because, again, that is a big part of what's going on and him being a compliment to Yegor. That's who our backcourt is. So it wasn't just about him being talented and him being the superstar. I guess they was thinking about the pair more than the individual.
Jay, but that's the thing, Breezy. It's not just one thing. He checks multiple boxes.
Right. So
that's
as a teammate to Yegor, what you think? How you feel?
I think it's perfect because you got a big athletic guard in the backcourt with Yegor that can defend a little bit. Now that takes pressure off of Yegor. Now he doesn't have to handle the ball as much. He can play off the ball. Now Mikal can pick up the lead guard or whoever the toughest assignment is to guard on the floor.
I'm with you.
You got to think about shit like that.
Again, like I said, this is the part I want all of us to talk about. Now, you said what you said. Now, I'll say what I'm saying, too. I do feel like we do need a better defender than Yegor in the backcourt. And I do feel like that is what we get in the Mikal Brown Jr. I do feel like since he's on the team, I'll talk about the deficiencies of A-Cup, not in a negative way, but for the team's sake of the teammate conversation. If you have the offense of the opposing team constantly putting pressure on A-Cup and Yegor, attacking the backcourt, that's trouble. You know what I'm saying? But if you got two big guards in the backcourt, if Yegor and Mikal Brown could learn how to half-court press and half-court trap using their wingspan and their height and their length, they could get over on a lot of offenses that's trying to run sets on them. They could break up the set early, running half-court press and half-court trap, getting the ball out of the ball handler's hands, doing that early because early on the shot clock, and so they have to do another basketball action to get to that. Because you know what I'm saying, you like we say, Yegor might not be the best defender, but you putting him at an advantage by letting him half-court trap and half-court press with Mikal Brown Jr. Utilizing their wingspan.
Man, he covered so many holes for Yegor on the defensive and the offensive side. Now you could bring Yegor along gradually as a ball handler because he doesn't have to handle the ball, which we know he's scared as hell to do right now.
which hopefully he will improve as time goes along.
Facts. I mean, hopefully, I think long as it's not his primary thing that he has to do, and he's not under constant pressure, I want to see him develop the handle, and I think he could get into his bag off of the pump fake. But just him as a priority, bringing the ball up and down the court, that's trouble for the Brooklyn Nets.
What we do know right now, Breeze, is we at least got one guard on the floor, young guard, who can handle. And now I would say that too because Trey Young is coming along too. But we got a guard who can handle the basketball, man, and deal with pressure. We're gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
If Jaeger could definitely improve on the defensive stuff, then that backcourt becomes scary because I do know that Michael Brown is a good defender. Like he definitely takes a lot of pride to what Joe was saying on that side of the game. So if Jaeger could bring that same tenacity and that improvement, and also as a ball handler, then you have two guys who could play seamlessly together. It's not just Michael driving the ship by himself on some plays. Jaeger's like, give me the ball, bro. I'll set you up. Like if those two guys can figure out that chemistry, then you have a backcourt that you can build with the next probably 10 years.
Especially if Jaeger continues his hot shooting.
That we're seeing from.
Wow, the ball took Swain. Wow.
I don't know, man. Like I said, everybody got their favorites, but we gonna see. I'm happy with the pick. It wasn't Nate Amit, so I'm happy.
It wasn't Team Lopez. I'm happy we went away from the Euro stuff. Now we got US of A representing us on this team. Let's go.
I think, but listen, I'll tell you what, John. If we get a decent center on this team, and no disrespect to Dede, because I still think he'll be out. But if we get an above average center on this team, this Brooklyn Nets team might be a play-in team next year, bro. Don't be surprised.
I think with Randall, he could lead us to a playing spot. I think the guy knows how to win a basketball game. Is he great in playoff situations? No, but he's going to get these guys to develop that physical mindset where on every game, no matter the opponent, we're not going to look like we're the weak team. We're going to bring the fight and then some. If Randall can instill that confidence, I think the Nets could make a 9-10 play-in seed type run. But I really do think you need that big. And when OKC comes up at 17, I would try to do a big deal with them right now, whether it's getting a Hardenstein or maybe get a Thomas Sorber from them. They have all these young players. I don't think they have the space to keep all these young guys.
I think the Knicks going to pick Zuby, man. I want us to get Zuby. I think the Knicks going to pick him.
But Quaidens, too, is interesting. I know there's worries with the knee and the ACL, but you look at his defensive metrics, the guy checks a lot of boxes for what we've been saying Claxton should have been really good at. So I know his value is not great, but there's a project at 28 that makes a lot of logical sense. But if Kareem Lopez falls to 28, oh my gosh. I can hear Sean Marks already doing another dance or a swan dive into the Brooklyn Bridge River, man. Like, that would be crazy if that guy falls all the way to 28. And people said, yo, let's draft Lopez at 6 when he was literally 20 spots on the bottom of the draft. But I really do think getting Quaidens at pick 28 would be a good end to the draft night for the Nets. You got your lead guard, you got a big. Now let's attack free agency and get a few more vets and try to create a fun puzzle here.
Quaidens, though, ain't he like 6'9", though? That's the guy from – is he played from Kentucky or – I looked him up earlier.
I think so. I got to check that out. But the only problem is he's recovering from an ACL injury thing. He only played 4 games. But if you look at his defensive metrics, he's definitely a big the Nets could develop slowly, not have to rush, especially when you have Day'Ron and Wolf. So getting another big to at least let him slowly progress, start him in the G League, let him build up. I think that'd be a smart play for the Nets. Like, you have to get a big in this draft. We just need all the options.
What we like about Quaidens is he interior scorer. Can we drop the ball off to him and he can get his own bucket?
He's a good lob threat. I'm not sure he's a great self-creator, but I think he takes a midi shot a little bit, I've heard. But he's also just a really good defensive big. So I think he just fits all those metrics we're looking for in a competent big that can play what we need him to play. So I just think that's definitely a project worth taking a risk on at pick 28, unless there's another big they want. I've heard about this other guy, Tatis Reed or something, Jr. He's another big that might be available down there. So I don't know.
That's what Player One said. John, I'm just reading the comment. That's what John said. I mean, Player One said. He said, bro, Kareem Lopez, not a bad pick at number 28 whatsoever. I'm keeping my eyes open for Jaden, Zuby, and Tyrus Reed. That's the guy you saw.
Tyrus Reed, yeah. I listen. If Lopez falls to 20 and he takes him, I can't say nothing about it. Like, Marks wanted that guy. He's wanted since the kids held the basketball 20 years ago. But still, like, you already kind of got Randall. Now there's playing time with this guy off the bench. I mean, fine, but I would try to get another big. I just really think your center position is the next thing you got to figure out, not necessarily a wing at this point. You got Randall for right now, unless a big star in the future that's a power forward's available like Apollo, then that's the guy the Nets would probably go after. But I don't see the point in Kareem Lopez at this point. Like, get a big. Don't get another guard or a wing. Get a center right now. That's what we need right now to figure out is who's that next starting big of this team. Maybe it's Dayron, maybe it's Wolf, but I'd rather have another option with a prospect that we can slowly progress.
But seriously,
John, what you think about Kareem Lopez at 28 if he dropped that far?
I can't do nothing about it. That's Sean's guy.
But he's a small forward, though, right?
Yeah,
he a wing.
Yeah,
but I mean, I heard he got some good intangibles.
He's a good interior player, but he's also not a great three-point shooter. And Jordy's whole thing is you got to be able to shoot threes. So if he could be some type of rim cutter for us, maybe, but his game's going to need a lot of work. If you look at the wings in the NBA versus what he did, I know the league he played in is kind of similar to the NBA, but it's really not. So I just don't think the Nets need the guy. But this is Mark's problem. He wants this Euro philosophy stuff so badly, but just look what you can do getting some US of A players in this organization, how the culture is going to get back to what it is. These Euro guys don't play with that physicality, that dog we're looking for. You got a kid like Michael, who, Joey, everything you said about the positives of this guy, I can't fully disagree with. So I feel like for the Nets, you need more of those physical guys. Lopez, I just think, is a different type of a prototype you're not trying to really look for right now. You need somebody a little better than that. But we'll see. We'll see. The night is young. We still haven't had a trade yet. I'm surprised there's no trade gone down yet. So we'll see if that changes next few minutes.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to shout out to EA Edwards 314 just became a member. I wanted to say thank you. And shout out to everybody that's been joining as of recent. I gotta again remember my A1 day ones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help me get here, and a lot of the times that I go these 2-3 hours is because I'll be talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a fan of the people. I'm a voice of the Nets fans. You know what I'm saying? I look at this like a collaborating show. I'm happy for John getting 700 followers. I'm happy, you know what I mean? Notorious, he always cooking, you know what I mean? I followed Notorious before he even started joining the panel. I like his content. Leaf, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can subscribe to Leaf on YouTube. But again, man, shout out to EA Edwards 314 for becoming a member. And help me build a page. If you got any content you want me to do, you know what I'm saying, hit me in the comments after the show. I'll be checking the comments, you know what I mean? I'll do a show. Sometimes I get the ideas from the chat, you know what I mean? I might want to do a show, but like I don't know what to talk about. I don't just be wanting to pull up. I'll be trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what to talk about, but y'all can help me with that. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to the members, everybody helping me grow the show. Thank you. I appreciate it. Word.
No problem. Great platform, man. It really is.
Word, man. Shout out to Christopher Cancer. He said, guys, we all know Marks doesn't know how to draft. Why are we relying on him, Jonathan? Even you can't stand him. We all know he's going to screw us up. Now, I read this to say that this is a platform where you could still get your voice heard, even if I don't agree with you. Now, I don't think Sean Marks is having sent as a GM, but at the end of the day, I think that as of recent, we've been seeing good,
Hey, Christopher.
I want to know if John has anything good to say about it.
Hey, listen, if we get a sense at the end of the night, I might not say anything crazy about Sean Marks. But again, I really can't give him a full grade until we see how free agency goes and where we are around the July 8 through like 20 bracket, where we kind of see what the rosters are. But right now, if you're asking me, is Marks listening to the people? Is he listening to the people around him? So far, I think he's doing okay. You got rid of Claxton, who was a problem. Now you could try to find a center that kind of fits more what we're looking for. You got a vet in Randall, who you only gave up $10 million of the cap space. Smart play, and you got a 28 pick, moved up 5 spots. So far, Mark seems to be doing the right thing. But again, you can't give him a complete grade until you see what this roster is by mid-July. If we see a roster where, it's what Joey said a few minutes ago, maybe this is a play-in worthy team, going from a bottom wreck, who knows where we're going, to potentially playing team. If Marks can show us some what that could be by the mid-end of July, then you know what? I got to give Mark some credit, but still, You have to be consistent. You have to actually build sustainability. We have not built sustainability in 10 years since this man took over. So if Michael Brown and Yegor Dioman are the future backcourt of this team, then you got to trust them, let them develop their games, and put the right veteran talent around them to maximize their potential. And Marks has to show us he can do that consistently. So as much as he's done some good things the last day and a half, I got to see a lot more before I could say, hey, maybe Marks really does know what he's doing, given what he's done and put the base to. So when Jay was upset with the Michael thing, I don't think he was trying to really ding on Michael. It's just Marks has always gone with a certain prototype as opposed to the best talent that you need at the moment. And he's always relied on the long-term potential. The only problem is some of these long-term projects have not hit a window to be here long enough for the Brooklyn Nets. So I can't fully blame Jay. I can't fully blame people that really like the Akov kid, but I also agree with Joey saying. So what the Michael stuff is, the kid is a solid worker. He's got potential. He's a prototype. He's got intangibles. But still, we got to see these guys truly develop and be cornerstone guys. Is Marks the guy, though, to be the one to trust with all that? I'm still not fully there, but I got to see where we are by mid-July before I give Sean any real true clue in the direction.
Yo, hold on. Still silent. I don't, bruh, I ain't put you on timeout because you said that. Yo, listen, man. Moderators, stop putting the chat on timeout just because he said that. Just, bruh.
What?
Listen.
What
long as it ain't like a racial slur or like a straight direct negative.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not going back and forth, man. You say something disrespectful, bro. That's it. Get put in the corner. Simple.
Oh, okay.
Simple. Anything with tangerine in it, gotta get put in the corner.
Fluke ass championship. That shit don't count, man.
Yo, people,
that shit fluke as fuck.
People,
that shit. I'm talking about the orange and blue trash.
I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. We off that. We off.
Listen, right now, bro.
Right here?
Yeah, you came up here talking about the Knicks. I'm liable to put you out the studio.
This is what we're talking about.
This is what we're talking about right here.
This is what we're talking about, man. We don't want to mention them. They're relevant.
The fuck y'all talking about?
They're relevant. What is Brooklyn Nets, man?
We're talking about the draft
today.
Yeah.
MBJ better show up and show out, boy. That's all I know.
Guys, we got our first trade. The Thunder traded the 17th pick to Memphis for a guard.
They got Sturts. Yeah, they got Sturts too. Fuck they doing, man.
Thunder always making moves. I ain't gonna.
Thunder got money.
We should have got that broke. Man. Memphis is
Thunder broke as fuck.
Where they at? You said they up to the 17th pick.
Yeah, Memphis.
I'm watching that shit right now. They on the 7. Yeah, OKC. 34 seconds left.
Yeah,
Memphis going to give it 28.
Memphis got the pick at 16.
I don't know, man. Get it. Somebody.
So whoever OKC drafts right now is going to Memphis.
That shit can't hear nobody. Oh,
it says the Thunder received Bennett Sturts. Is he already with them?
That's who they took. That's who Memphis just took at 16.
It's not working.
So now the guy that chose at 16 is going to the Thunder, and the guy Thunder chooses right now.
They just swapped picks then.
Man, Brooklyn. The Brooklyn had so many good chances. This is my problem with Marks. You had literally opportunities to make another big move, and now you're just going to wait till 28, hoping his boy Lopez falls down.
Yeah,
you got to be assertive, man.
I think he's going to pick Kareem Lopez at 28 if he did.
I'm telling you, man. We could
would you pick him over a big man?
No.
No, I would want a big.
The big is first at 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's Lopez going to do? And that means if you draft Lopez, that means Noah Clowney is out this team. Or
I think you can wait and get Lopez in with the we got a pick in the 30s, right?
We got 28. We got pick 28. But if you get Lopez, Clowney.
No, we got 43. That's right.
Yeah, if we get Lopez, Clowney's done. Like, there's no way he's getting extension because that's Sean's guy, Lopez, and Clowney would be out the door.
Okay, so here's the thing, John. The only way I would be cool with it if I know that we're getting a decent center in free agency.
Right, but the options are limited. It's Hartenstein and Porzingis, and I know Porzingis' health issues is like a no-no, but if they can't re-sign Hartenstein, to what Breezy said, if you throw out a $20 million salary for 2 years with an option, or a 3-year deal with an option at year 3, the Nets should do it. Like,
But
to get
here's the thing,
Hartenstein,
John. We reading the tea leaves, right? The OKC Thunder just literally drafted Hartenstein's replacement.
I know they got luck. How does OKC get so lucky like that?
With that being said, John, I don't see them giving Hartenstein more money.
I don't either, especially when you have more. And you also have
I think we can make a run at Hartenstein, even though I think he low key kind of hate us, but we can.
If we get a Hartenstein and Randall front court to start winning again, that would be something. Because that
would be crazy, right?
That would be super crazy, man. But I won't be upset at it. I think having those two guys, those two bruisers, alongside MPJ, it gives the Nets some physicality, something we've been sorely lacking in for the last decade. So I won't be opposed to that. But again, we got to see how that plays out. But even Porzingis, like, I know people worry about Porzingis with the health. Guy pretty much plays what Jordy wants: shoot threes, go to the free throw line.
That motherfucker got a blicky on him, bro. He he can't stay healthy.
I know he's got POTS or something. So yeah, I know it's probably not a realistic option. But that's the center positions aren't that good this summer. The only guy that stands out is Hartenstein for the right price. And if he's a free agent, gotta get on the phone like as soon as possible.
We definitely got to make a strong offer for him.
We do. I'd be excited if you tell me my off season is Michael Yeager backcourt with MPJ, Randall Hartenstein frontcourt. That's decent.
That's a solid start at 5. If you got Hartenstein at the 5, Randall at the 4, Michael Porter Jr. at the 3, and then you got Mikal and Yeager in the backcourt, that's a solid 5, bro.
Yep. And then you have a bench of Minot, Day'Ron, Nolan, Drake Powell. I mean, it's kind of a fun young core. So if you can get Hartenstein, I have to give Marks, a little bit of credit, because at least now you gave us something to work with, something that could try to earn some respectability back in this Brooklyn organization. But he has to get the big. The only reason we can even be happy about where we're at is if the center could tie this all together. So we'll see what happens in a week or two when free agency begins.
What do you think about this Okori kid that OKC just picked? I heard some decent things about him. I heard he all right.
That kid's going to Memphis, I think. Yeah, they just got the guy that Memphis drafted, that Brits kid, and that's this guy. He's going to Memphis. So Memphis,
he's small, though. He's only 6'1".
Yeah, but Memphis, man, they're making good moves. They got all the capital in the world. They have a young core, but that Morant thing, nobody wants Morant. I literally just saw rumors before the draft began. Multiple teams just dropped out of those things. Like, Morant's value is.
Yeah, I think they stuck with him, bro.
It might be, but he don't want to go there. I think Morant will not show up to games if he's still on the team around training camp. He'll just cause a whole bunch of diversions. And now they have Boozer. I think they're going to have to attach capital to him for anybody to take him. So if the Brooklyn Nets, I know we don't need him anymore. We already got Mike Eltz. But if any other team wants him, they're going to say, yo, you got to give me Morant and a pick, because nobody's going to take this dude for free now. Even for free.
All right. So how valid do y'all think this Hartenstein thing is? So yeah, I'm just blowing smoke. How y'all feel about it?
I think it's pretty valid.
I think we got a pretty good chance at getting him. Like I said, if you read the tea leaves, I feel like OKC just drafted his replacement tonight. OKC is a small market team. Hartenstein's going to want to get paid more money. I don't think they're going to want to do that. I think that's the reason why they drafted Mora tonight. And I think we have the money to pay him. So I think we have a chance at getting him and offering him a strong offer in free agency.
And again, I just want to say it wouldn't be the first time that a franchise seen another team with players on the roster do something and wanted them on the same team again. Hence, the Cleveland Cavaliers having Karis LeVert and Jared Allen. We could say the same thing for Julius Randle and Isaiah Hartenstein.
Right. Hey, Breeze, I forgot to tell you, I found out the assist to turnover ratio for a cuff. It's like 3-1. So for every three assists, it's only 1 turnover. So that was his pretty much a little less than 3-1 for his assist turnover ratio.
What about Mikal Brown Jr. though? What's his assist turnover ratio?
It's worse. It's worse, but
it's just a little sloppy stuff. Like, it's just refinement with Michael. Like, it's not a huge issue for me. I think training camp, you're going to see some mistakes, but I think you're going to see him work through it. If he could just slow down, be a bit more disciplined, trust Yeager, and build that rapport, I think him and Yeager are going to be a fun dynamic. But when we saw Randall and Hartenstein with the Knicks, they were very impactful. Like, Randall didn't play the best basketball of his career again until like Brunson came over. They were a fun duo, but Hartenstein just does so much defensively, rebounding, interior threat. Putting those two together again with a fun young backcourt, that gives the Nets intangibles, gives them a core, and it gives you something to like have an identity. So if we can get Hartenstein, this might be a solid off season before we even hit free agency. So we'll see what happens. But I do agree, Breeze. I think they have Mara now. You already paid Chet, and they also have Thomas Sorber, who didn't even play yet. So they're already getting a little jammed right now. So if he's free agent, gotta get.
At his age, this is probably one of the last contracts the biggest contract you're gonna get in the NBA.
Right.
I just think it's with him. It's about who paying me the most. And again, somebody like Isaiah Hartenstein next to Randall, both of them are gonna see big minutes. When I think of Isaiah Hartenstein in his career, I think about where he flourished more. It'd probably be, I don't know, maybe the Clippers. I think he played for. But I want to look at his numbers to see his consistency in his minutes and, just where he's at in the rotation, you feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't think he started for the OKC Thunder. I think Chet started. Like, was he even in the starting lineup the whole season? No.
He started a lot of different games. It wasn't always, but when they put him back as a starter, that's when OKC started playing good basketball.
Are you talking about Hartenstein?
Yeah, he was a starter.
Well, here's the thing, right? So they had kind of like a two-headed monster with center, right? It all depended on the matchup. If they had a big physical center that they had to deal with, Hartenstein was playing over Chet. You feel me? If it was more of a small ball team and they could play with Chet at that position, then at the 5, then they would play Chet at the 5 and the 4. But more at the 4.
Yeah, the only thing that worries me a bit is they still might try to resign him because you saw how bad Chet was against Wemby. I literally called Chet Wemby's backpack because that's just how dominant Wemby was against Chet. He didn't stand a chance. But when Hartenstein came, I know Priest was upset with the defense that Hartenstein played, but you got to be physical against a 7-foot, freak of nature like Wemby. You can't just do what Chet did, stand under the rim and, put your hand up when he's about to dunk and drop you on your ass. Like, I think the problem with OKC is they know Chet is going to struggle against Wemby. Now you have Mara, a young guy who he's only played, I think,
but let's keep it a buck, John. Chet not really a 5. He really a 4 for real.
Right, and the thing with Mara is I think he only played like 23 minutes like his whole college career, so he's going to have a huge uptick in minutes, but for a rookie year, you probably don't want to overwhelm him, so I wouldn't be surprised, much as I want Hartenstein, I wouldn't be surprised if they renegotiate because you still need him because of how good he is, even though you have Mara, you have Chet, and you have Sorber, but 2 of those guys are young, and the other guy, he got crushed by Wemby, so they're going to either keep him or they're going to have to, unfortunately, let him go, but even though they're going to Hartenstein probably let other guys go too. So I don't think OKC's done making moves or getting people off the roster because if you lose Hartenstein, you have to believe Mara is that guy to stop Wemby, which we don't really know.
When I look at his John, look at his minutes. He never played big minutes, bro. The most minutes he played was for the Knicks, and that was 25 minutes. Last season he cleared half the season, but that was it. He really, as of recent, have been playing that many games. He didn't clear the 65 game rule. I'm saying that to say that maybe that'll help with Nets negotiating. Like, you didn't play 65 games.
Right.
Like, again, to Joey's point, I could see how this could happen. I'm reading the tea leaves. He didn't play 65 games, so we win the Brooklyn Nets winning that negotiation side. Also, he's somebody that's low usage rate, bro. Like, he's not even putting up a lot of shots. The most shots he shot in his tenure as a player was 8, and he was happy with that, I guess. That was the year before.
But you talk about Hartenstein?
Yeah, then it dropped. So the most he averaged in the season was 11 points per game. He's not somebody that needs the ball and rebound.
Breeze, I love his game. I just think he's the type of center he can seamlessly fit in with anybody. He's a throwback. He's gritty. He's just gonna play his part. I like Hartenstein game, man. I think he's
also got that amazing bunny hook shot. Like I remember when
I love his floater too.
And these guys are like playing no defense, so I'm like, you got to play some defense on this guy. But
he got like the most automatic push shot I ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. The minutes aren't crazy, but that's why, like you said, he's probably going to consider his other options. But does he really want to be playing more minutes than Chet Holmgren, who's apparently the future of that team? Probably not. So either they give him more money to stay, or like you just said, he goes to the highest bidder. So we can utilize him well. We don't have to overwhelm him either. Like Hartenstein,
okay, so let's look at the landscape though, John and Breeze.
Who else out there, right, gonna have a lot of money that could sign Hartenstein that need a center?
Lakers. That's a team to look out for because they do have cap space and they need an upgrade over 8. That's a team to look out for.
So he could go there too.
Yeah, yeah. You got Luka catching fit saying that he don't want to play unless he got a solid big. Definitely.
And let's keep it a buck. I mean, I'm not no mind reader, but I think he would probably pick the Lakers over us if the money was about the same.
Maybe.
Sure.
But that's why Claxton made more sense because he's a lob threat. He runs up and down the court. Hartenstein is not exactly a runner, but he's a solid big for what they need right now. But I do think this, though, if Reeves gets the big money he's getting from them, which I'm so happy, by us doing the Randle move, we're out of that Austin Reeves bullshit sweepstakes. Like, for the people that want to pay this dude $45 million for 4 years, look back at those takes. You're going to be like, thank goodness.
John, we ain't going to worry. We don't have to worry about that because the Lakers going to pay him, bro.
Yeah, but they need a center, though. Those two dudes, him and Luka, might be the worst defensive backcourt in the league. They're both so bad defensively. So
I see they got like $50 million free cap space.
Yeah. They got a lot of cap space to make a move, so they could get Hartenstein, but I don't even think that's going to fully help how bad that defensive court is. They need more of a athletic big that can run up and down the court. That's not necessarily Hartenstein's MO. Hartenstein's just a really good big that knows how to make the most out of his minutes. So I don't know if that's a fit per se.
Yeah.
You saying you don't know if Hartenstein a fit? I think he's more of a half court player. I'll give you that. He's not running up and down the court, slam dunking like Giannis and no shit like that.
Yeah, but do we need everybody to be shooting threes and doing all this crazy acrobatic shit?
But guess what, Joey, I seen him in a PNR. It's really good. He's really good in the PNR.
He's a smart basketball player.
Yeah. So
and he's gritty.
You could at minimum. You keep the defense honest. They can't overload on the ball handler when you got somebody like Hartenstein rolling to the basket. He's too close to the basket. He's 7 foot. His wingspan got his arms right at the rim.
I've been watching the Brooklyn Nets since they've been in Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've never really had a big physical front court. I mean, even when Jared Allen was here, people was calling for size. Like, we need more size.
Yeah.
We need another center.
Yeah.
Remember, we had Ed. What's his name? Ed Harris.
Ed Davis.
Ed Davis playing backup center, bro. And he wasn't even a center.
Right. He was like the small forward, power.
And we didn't have a 4.
Right.
So we always needed fucking front court help. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Like if we actually get some size in the front court, I would be so happy as a Brooklyn Nets fan, bro. Right. It's a long time coming.
We on the way, yo. Serious.
I was really surprised that we did get Randle. I always knew it was a possibility, but he's kind of like the opposite of what Sean typically goes for in the front court. So I'm actually glad he got somebody that's a savvy vet and knows how to win a basketball game. Is he perfect? No, but he's going to teach these kids how to be physical. Like, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to be able to go against somebody in the interior. You can't just rely on, finesse threes, and he's not a finesse three guy. That's why I hope with Randle, like, Jordy just lets him do what he wants to do. If he wants to drive on somebody, let him drive. Let him open up the offense to these kids. Don't try to control him, because then you're going to lose.
The thing about Randle, though, it's not like he has multiple skill sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not just physical. He's physical. He can play with his back to the basket, but he can also handle the ball and he can shoot a little bit. So he's multifaceted.
I'm
he's a multifaceted basketball player. He's not just some like Jalen Duren or something where he just I'm backing you down in this bully ball. Like he could play bully ball, but he could also take you off the dribble where he can shoot the 3.
Yo, hold on, Notorious. We got some Mikael Brown Jr. At a post conference post.
There we go.
So you're joining a Nets team now, obviously with Julius Randle now after the trade last night, and also having Michael Porter Jr. How do you feel about joining 2 veterans like that, and what do you expect to bring playing with them?
Yeah, I think it's great. Obviously you want to soak up as much knowledge as possible. As a young player coming into this league, to be able to ask them and pick their brain on a lot of things, and to be able to play alongside them, it's going to mean the world to me. And we're gonna try to bring a chip.
So you're
my nigga say he go my nigga. He said we're gonna try to bring a check. Hold on. Let me just say this. I gotta say that for the very first question that is answered, and it ends with him trying to win a chip. He looks at Randall and MPJ and himself, looked around the room, said it's enough for winning a NBA championship.
But me and LM tried to tell you that.
That's big cojones right there, eh?
Yeah, me and LM tried to tell you he's very confident in his abilities. Just because he ain't rocking 3 diamond chains and buffs and got cornrows, don't mean he's not confident.
That's why I said a high bar this kid. I said all NBA, all-star nods, and put in the work and earn those and show us you really are that guy.
No disrespect to A-Cup, but you know what I mean.
You know what's funny though? Randall and MPJ are like his uncles right now. He's absorbed all this knowledge. I just hopefully they lead him down the right path and don't try to like corrupt this poor young head. Like, it's great that he shows a willingness though to learn. That's huge for me with prospects because the last 10 years we've had guys that want to learn and absorb things, but neither any of them took the bull by the horns and said, "This is my team. If this kid truly is that guy, he's got to say from day one, listen, I may be the new guy, but this is my team. We're going to run the ship the right way." So I like the confidence. I'm very intrigued to see what he's going to do in those 2 summer league game seasons that we're going to do in a few weeks. Like, this is the confidence. This sign of things to come. Let's go, Michael. Let's put in the work, man.
But John, I hear what you're saying, but as a young player, you can't just come in and be like, it's your team off rip. You got to prove it. Because these veterans ain't respecting you if you not showing improving on the court.
Right.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
But isn't it fair to say that from his soliloquy on how he answered that question, he spoke in a way where he respect the veterans? Like, he didn't say like, "Yo, I'm coming in, it's my team." I didn't take that from what he said. What I heard was, with these veterans, I know that I could come to them and ask them questions. I could learn from them. And, you know, again, the whole veteran thing with Julius Randle, he didn't win an NBA championship, but when you looked at what he did, it's nothing to sneeze at. He became an all-star on a team that was not going to the playoffs for like 8 seasons in a row, took them to the playoffs. He wasn't, and it wasn't, they didn't want to build around Randle. They wanted to build around Brunson. That became clear. Once they decided that, it went downhill for him as far as being a favorite on the Knicks. He went over there to, and this is not his whole career, I'm paraphrasing. Then he went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He helped them stay in contention, stay competitive enough to get to the conference finals in the not the finals, but the conference finals twice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad that he's on our roster. And I'm saying that to say Mikal Brown Jr. knows this. He knows what MPJ did in Denver, and he's seen MPJ turn up before the All-Star break. And that being said, I feel like somebody like MPJ could give him the tutelage far as from a veteran to rookie, just someone to talk to. You know, MPJ, he got a whole podcast. So if there's anybody a rookie to talk to, it's MPJ. You know, MPJ. You know what I mean? I'm saying that to say to land the plane. I see the positives in having him on a roster. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I see? I see 3 players that got chips on their shoulders. I see MPJ, who's a player who plays with a chip on his shoulder. He came here last year and played with a chip on his shoulder and almost made the All-Star game. I see Mikal, who also has a chip on his shoulder, who also is very confident in his abilities. I also see Randall, who's going to have a chip on his shoulder, because he's going to be coming back. He's going to be getting asked a bunch of questions about the team across the river who just won the championship, who traded him, who felt like he wasn't good enough, and the people who still doubt him. So we got a couple of dogs on our team who got chips on their shoulder. So
it's good to have those chips, man. Like, we want guys that want to make Brooklyn their destination for the next however many years they want to be here. Like, we need sustainability and guys that are bought into the culture and the system, what they want to build. So if there's a sign of things to come, I'm happy too. We drafted Michael. As much as he wasn't my top option, I'm very open-minded seeing how he's going to progress and show us a true leader that can be, because I'm Team Brooklyn no matter what happens. But I will say this, the Spurs are up right now, and they have connections to Sean Marks. If they draft Lopez, oh my gosh, that's going to be awkward. He better not get on the phone with them. Somebody take the phone away from Sean Marks if they get Kareem Lopez right now. I don't think they're taking Lopez. I think they're taking a Chris Sinek or maybe a Zuby. They need a big next to Wemby.
Well, they got the camera on LeBron Jr., the point guard, and Carr.
So we'll see.
I think they need a big though, and Chris Sinek might be an option for them too. But yeah, it's good to see this from Michael Brown. Like we need more guys that are invested in making Brooklyn a long-term destination. The problem is we've never had guys that want to be here long enough, and it's up to his front office. If they truly feel Michael and Diego are those guys, you got to give them the tools and the assets to build this team up the right way. So it'll be very interesting to see the chemistry that's being built between these two next season for sure. There's a lot to be excited about there.
Facts. Again, man, I look forward to hearing if he got any more commentary because we get a chance to see what their mindset is like. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jay, fresh off the different show. What happened on a different show, man? How was the show, bro?
It was cool. We just talking mostly about like Father's Day, about being able to agree and disagree at the same time. I feel like a lot of people in this world don't know how to agree to disagree. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you gotta be able to hear another person's perspective out. We was talking about that. We was talking about
I just felt like, I was the right pick. I mean,
a lot of shit. I mean, good show.
Always is. Hold on, we got more commentary from Michael Brown Jr. We finna get into it right now.
Why were you the Race A Cuff? Why were you the right pick in your mind for the Nets?
Man, first of all, I want to give glory to God. Without him, I wouldn't be here. I just felt like, I was the right pick. I mean, I think I fit into the system really well and what Coach Jordy has building with them. I got to see the team. The team was there when I came to work out. You could see the bond and, the maturity and the camaraderie that they had. And, I feel like I fit right in, and, as well as the whole staff.
Race A Cuff. Why were you
All right, so hold on. He said he fit. He feel like he fit right in. I mean, they watched the man practice twice. Met his mama, met his daddy, maybe his family dog. Now I'm saying that the Nets feel like they found their guy, Michael Brown Jr. They were sure of it, probably since the first time they watched him play. Now that being said, he's carrying some of the same sentiments. He's saying all of the right things. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? I'm becoming more and more of a fan based on me hearing this commentary. And again, he spoke about Jordy, and he spoke about the staff. I do think that he will compliment Diego as a teammate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm becoming happy about this pick.
They both seem like really good hard workers, and it'll be fun to see that chemistry. But I just have to announce the Spurs surprisingly drafted Jaden Quintance with their own pick. So Quintance is off the board. People thought he was going to actually be out of the lottery of the first round. So the Spurs took a huge gamble just now on him because he's recovering from an injury. But that was somebody we wanted. So
let me ask you think they could use him at the 4 and put Wemby at the 5?
I don't think it matters. Positionless basketball, like Wemby could play everything. So if Quintance could play 4 or 5, I don't think that's a concern. They might try to do a 2 big man line. That's what you're saying. But again, if Lopez is on the board right now and he doesn't get drafted by the next 2 slots, there's this crazy chance this guy will fall to 28 and Sean Watts will draft him. Oh my God!
What number they at now?
21, and he's still on the board.
I'm glad you said that though. But that's another thing. Because Cornette might be on the trade watch too, or at least somebody where you might be able to get coming off the bench or a center if they're going to draft him. Because again, I think that playoffs or franchises, they invest in playoff risers. Was Cornette a playoff riser?
Not this time around.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like they might not want to sign him. And somebody like the Brooklyn Nets could take full advantage, especially and again, let's remember the Spurs give their rookies minutes. They was giving Carter Bryant minutes. They was giving, you know what I'm saying, plays rookies minutes, man. We already know about Dylan Harper. I think it's feasible to say that we might be able to get Cornette. I don't know for sure, but I'm just putting that out.
I mean, we could definitely do business with the Spurs. We have picks they might want. They have bigs. We might need another big. So yeah, I definitely think there's something there potentially. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what happens with this Lopez stuff because I just don't feel like there's a place for it.
Pierre and Fox, I'm cool.
Yeah,
Right.
stay away from Fox. I don't care if you give me 5 or 6 picks. That dude showed he does not care anymore about big moments. He got his bag, and you saw what he did. Like, yes, his foot was injured, but his brain wasn't injured. We decided to go to the rim against OG Anunoby. You win that game if you just hold the ball. And he didn't even feel like sorry, but he said, "Oh, I thought I could score on him." Bro, you make $50 million. You don't give a crap. I do not want a guy who don't give a damn at this point. But if Luke Cornett's available, if any big on that team's available besides Wemby, I think the Nets should definitely give him a call right now for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's what's up. Hold on. We got more content from Mikel Brown Jr.
Yeah, it was great. As them just talking to me and getting to know me, and also me getting to know them as well. I kind of thought there was something going on there, and you could kind of feel the energy and the vibe, around the room, and all smiles, man. Just being a great person, I think, kind of stood out from both ends, and that it's gonna go a long way. I'm ride or die for them. So.
Yo, he said he gonna win a trip with us. He said he gonna ride or die with us. Nah, man, I'm starting to like this player more and more, man. I'm serious, bro, because this is an early sign of somebody that wants to be here. And for one, it's good to see somebody that wants to be here. We always hear about disgruntled players that want to leave and all about the money and this and that and the third for whatever reason. It's good to have that energy back on the Brooklyn Nets with a player that wants to play here, bro. Like that's I do care about that. That's a big part of it for me because all the stuff that we went through as fans, seeing, you know what I'm saying, players not want to commit for various reasons. So maybe I heard Joey say this. Maybe the front office is turning a new leaf. But how they deal with their players,
If Michael Brown could dunk on Flopper Brunson, make him a net for life. I don't care at that point. If he could dunk on one of those Knicks players, man, make him a net for life. Like the moxie, the confidence. I've seen some of his interviews on my phone. Like this guy definitely does want to be here, and that's all I care about at the end of the day. Are you invested in the Brooklyn Nets? You want to make this your home for the next 10 plus years because you want sustainability. You need guys that are bought in from day one. And so far, he looks very bought in. So it'll be interesting to see how him and these new guys he's with build that chemistry and camaraderie. So that's definitely a good sign. It's a good sign.
That's one of the things that I did see. I was watching some of his highlights that he do dunk on people. He's more athletic than Acuff. But I saw that Acuff averaged more points and steals than him, but maybe he had a better role on his team. I don't know.
Wow, they're just a 3-team deal.
Points and assists,
Yeah, that 17 pick is now going to the Pistons. Memphis just got a whole bunch of seconds and stuff. So Detroit just got a prospect. I think Detroit's about to do something. They just got a prospect that I don't think they needed. So there might be something else about to go down with Detroit. They're up right now, so we'll see what happens there. Something might about to go down.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see who we're gonna get for 28. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If it's Lopez, oh my god, this is gonna be funny. This is the guy some people see drafted six.
Look, this is their vision right here. This is the stop Wemby team right here, man.
Wow. Yo, take Chet out of there. That dude put a bag on his face. Yo, come on, that's Wemby's backpack right there. Yo, he's standing behind a Dave Moore. That's funny.
You call him Wemby backpack.
Yo, Moore's arms are bigger than Chet's whole body. Yo, look at his arms, man. Look at Chet, bro. Like, oh damn. Yo, Lopez just got drafted by Detroit, guys. If there's an MPJ trade about to go down, oh boy, I think Detroit's about to make a big move, man. Why would Detroit get Lopez? Something don't make sense right now. Something don't make sense.
Yeah, you might be on to something, John. What you think gonna happen?
I mean, I think what we could see is MPJ pick 28 to Detroit for Queen Lopez, Ron Holland, Stewart, and LeVert. I mean, I feel like something like that could happen because the Nets would have gotten the 21 pick if they did this deal right before they selected anybody. So there might be something about to go down because Detroit needs another option with Cade, and MPJ has been connected to them for a while. Some people said they should have got him last year. So this just feels a little out of left field.
You see Sweatzelini in the chat? He said Lopez going to the Pistons.
It doesn't make sense to me. I don't even think he was on their board. I don't understand this one. This feels very out of left field. Something might be going down.
Let's see. Let's see.
Chris Sinek is still on the board. That's somebody
Them
we
niggas look
didn't
like
get
they
in.
fucking hit a home run just now, man. I hope this nigga good as y'all say he is.
Who, Lopez? Oh,
No,
Michael.
what's his name? Mikael Brown.
Look,
No,
these some of
what's
his
his name?
highlights. These some of his
No,
highlights.
I just watched like 30 minutes of his highlights, and then I watched like the same person who did his highlights did A Cup highlights too. So I watched both of them back to back, kind of, and we're just going through it. But Son is definitely more athletic than A Cup, but he definitely got that. Like he yams it on people.
If Chris Sinek is somehow on the board at 28, that's a huge win for the Nets. We worked him out too.
I'm a big Kyrie guy, and they comparing the other dude to Kyrie a little bit, like and just small guard, crafty, good passer, also an elite scorer. But my thing is superstar potential. Like I don't want a right fit. I want somebody that's gonna be a superstar. And if dude could be a superstar, great. But I don't care how you fit in. When you get great players, they fit in no matter what.
Right. Like this, and yeah, that's true. That's true. They make other teams adjust.
Yeah, you got to make people fit around you when you
right.
On the playing side of things, and
This
just
is him talking about winning basketball, winning mentality.
Congratulations to Mikal. What type of player do you think on and off the court Brooklyn Nets fans can expect of you? What are you going to bring to the table, both on the playing side of things and just as a culture?
Yeah, on the court, just being a winning mentality. I think that's what we're going to try to bring back to Brooklyn as well with the squad that we got. Off the court, I'm just a great guy to be around. I'm always for the people. I'm for the people. So, but yeah, on the court, I'm just creator. It's a guy that's going to be a connector and a guy that could go get you one as well, and be that guy. And along with my teammates, like I said, it's just to put them in a position to be successful as well, and feed off of them and eat off of them as well. So.
Oh yeah, see, Joey was mad at me for calling him a company man. Sound pretty company to me. What you mean? That was the company answer.
On the court, just being a winning mentality.
I like what he said. He said I could go get a bucket, or I could find my guys to make their job easier. I think.
So what do y'all think a company man is? What do y'all think a company man is?
I think a company man is. I don't have a mindset. I'm just going to do what Sean Mark says and Jordi Fernandez says. I don't think for myself at all. They do all the thinking for me.
That's a wrap.
That's what I think.
I ain't mad at you. But the way he play it again.
All right.
Congratulations, Mikal. What type of player do you think on and off the court Brooklyn Nets fans can expect of you? What are you going to bring to the table, both on the playing side of things and just as a culture?
Yeah, on the court, just being a winning mentality. I think that's what we're going to try to bring back to Brooklyn as well with the squad that we got. Off the court, I'm just a great guy to be around. I'm always for the people. I'm for the people. So, but yeah, on the court, I'm just creator. It's a guy that's going to be a connector and a guy that could go get you one as well, and be that guy. And, along with my teammates, like I said, it's just to put them in a position to be successful as well, and, feed off of them and eat off of them as well. So.
Man, it sounds like Jordi Fernandez wrote that for him.
It was reported that him and Jordi have been communicating for a while now, and they kind of have a solid rapport. So, yeah, there's definitely a connection there.
It sounds like Jordi Fernandez wrote that for him. He just put the index card back in his pocket. Like, yeah.
Michael said that he's an extension of Jordi. So at this point, if Jordi is playing through him, I mean, this is what we're going to expect. Listen, I think he's a good kid. It's just you got to be that guy like you say you are right now in the last few interviews. If this guy from Summer League Game 1 is ready to be that guy, then we have nothing to really worry about. So it's just,
we're going to see. We're going to see soon. When the Summer League starts.
All right, no, hold on. No, hold on. Now, this is a good comment. Swizzolini said, Cam Johnson, a company man.
No, he definitely was.
Like the leader. Now, this is what I will not disagree with. I know that Cam Johnson is a company man. Thank you, Mikal, for getting me this contract, because without you.
Right, that's a fact.
Who knows? Now that I'm saying that to say he was always in a very grateful, very thankful. Oh yes, oh I appreciate it. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Yes, yes. This is not him. He don't even give me that vibe. He give me a vibe like I can be that guy. He basically saying like, yo, when he looking at the veterans, he looking at MPJ, he know what it is. He looking at Randall, he know what it is. He's saying, yeah, I'm gonna look for them, but I'll have an opportunity to be that guy too. And I think we're gonna see some of that this season, Jay. That's a fact.
So you think Julius Randle and motherfucking MPJ is a good team that we going somewhere with them?
They're the uncles.
That's what you about to that's what you telling me?
They're the Unk Squad. The Unk Squad, man.
Man.
But I will say this though. I remember when Sean Marks said on our Brooklyn Bridge interview, Scam Johnson's the guy that everybody can aspire to on this team and follow. He's such a exemplary guy. And I'm like, this dude said, if you aren't a Brooklyn, you're not a real Brooklyn fan. If you support trying to get a generational talent, dude, you ain't a generational talent. You were riding coattails with Chris Paul in the Phoenix, bro. Like for him, when he said that, I was like, I don't care where this guy goes. I don't support somebody that literally says you aren't a true fan if you want this team to get good talent. Like that for me was like, I don't care. This dude's a crappy company, man. You don't say something like that to the Brooklyn base who have been through 10 years of trauma. You don't say, oh, you're not a real fan because you want a generous talent. Of course we do. Like Johnson matched the Kevin Durant stat line, and this dude said, oh, this is the guy we got to follow. Stop.
Like, yo, hold on. I want to say shout out to Sweezalini for becoming
John. Can I reply to John?
Yeah. Let me just thank Sweezalini. That's a dope name, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sweezalini. He just became a member of the page. Shout out to all of the members again. Like the more I get to invest back into the podcast, the more quality content, the more content, the more y'all can, you know what I'm saying, rely on me to be more consistent. And again, thank you. I appreciate you. Sweezalini. You know what I'm saying? It may be a little to y'all, but it's a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about the money. I just wanted to get a chance to say that. It's just knowing that the support is there. Sometimes, you know, as a content creator, you go through phases like, damn, should I do more content? And then stuff like this kind of motivates you to do it. Again, like I said, just knowing that the fans appreciate the content. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that. But go ahead, Notorious. Without we listening. What's up?
No, I just wanted to reply to that comment about Cam Johnson. Listen, we get it. It was some of the fan base that wanted us to tank because we wanted talent on the team, and we thought we could get that to the draft, John. But let's not act like it was a part of the fan base that also felt the same way as Cam Johnson. A lot of Net fans did not like tanking. A lot of Net fans just did not like our guys going out there giving 100%. A lot of our Net fans didn't like our Nets losing. So you can't sit there and speak for the whole fan base like that when everybody in the fan base wasn't on the same page. Some people were actually on the same page as Cam Johnson.
I understand that, but when he says something like that, I'm like, dude, I've been here through it all with the Brooklyn Nets. I was here when they gave Alan Crabb that ridiculous contract. I was there watching them in a freaking bubble during a pandemic. Like, we've been through the worst of the worst team. This dude just comes here, gets a contract from his non-biological twin, but didn't even want to be here. And then he starts acting like he's the big man on campus. I'm like, dude, you got a big brain for a dude who's averaging stat padding on a team that has nowhere to go at the moment.
But John, he's a basketball player. If you put him out there on the floor, he's going to try to win the basketball game. It's up to the front office and the coaching staff to make sure that the team doesn't win the games. The basketball players are going to try to win the games, John.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't listen. They tried to make Cam a puppet head to a Breeze thing. And I'm thankful he's gone because we don't need puppet heads on this team. We need guys that are committed to making the Brooklyn Nets a premier destination, not just here on a vacation.
Right, I get it. And I'm saying this because I was a pro tanker, but I'm not going to sit here and act like it wasn't another faction of the fan base that didn't like the tanking shit. It was a couple of people, you know?
Why Dennis Milton and people keep saying that Brooklyn trying to get Trey Murphy? Where's that coming from?
There was a rumor before the draft started tonight that the Nets and the Clippers both wanted Trey Murphy, but I told people they want a mid-Kel haul for this guy. They want 4 to 5 first. So I'm like, that's a guy you get when you're close to winning a title, not when you're trying to get out of what we're in right now. So I tell people, you don't need him right now.
How much I want to bet the Knicks pick Zuby? They're going to pick Zuby, watch.
But yeah, that's where the rumor came from, Jay. If I'm the Nets, I don't do it. Like, why are we giving a 5 to 6 first to one dude who's not even a premier star? He's a great role guy, but we're not in a position to get good role guys at 5 or 6 picks.
I love Trey Murphy. I think he's one of the most underrated young players in the game, but I'm not giving that up for him.
Exactly. I heard Herb Jones, though, is gettable for 2 firsts. If that's logistical, okay, give me Herb. I mean, can't go any wrong with that.
Trey Murphy like that. He underrated. He can play.
Yeah, but I get
the lights out of the ball. Good young wing. Yeah. He cold.
I hope the Hawks don't get Chris Sinek right now. I feel like they might get Sinek.
Oh, I thought the Knicks was up. The Knicks is up.
They're up now. They're up at 24. Right now it's
okay,
Atlanta.
after Atlanta. I think the Knicks going to get Zuby from St. John's, man.
I've heard that. But if there are no bigs on the board at 28, I don't know what the Nets do. The only other big is that Reed guy, Tyrus Reed. He might be available at 28. I got to look up.
They might pick a foreign motherfucker with this pick, knowing the Nets. So.
Oh my god! If we said by the in the second round tomorrow, we're like, what? No, it's this guy.
But we don't got the second round pick no more, right? Didn't they trade up?
Yeah, no, that's the guy that's available. Tyrus Reed Jr.
No, they got a pick. They got like 43. I think that's the second round.
Yeah, there's this guy that might be available at 28. Tyrus Reed Jr.
We had 30 something and 40 something then.
Yeah.
We have 43 and 33 when they did the trade with
Bulls.
with the Bulls in Minnesota. We moved up 5 spots to get 28. So now we got 28 and 43, and Minnesota got 33. Swap.
So, here's a guy I want your thoughts on. What about Cole Pete? This is a dude who's 1 point looked like a lottery guy. His stock has nosedive. He is still available. Like, he's a wing player. Do the Nets take a risk on somebody like that? Even though I want a big, let's say there are no centers at 28. Do the Nets take a chance on Cole Pete? Like, what are your thoughts on his potential, given that's flatlined a little bit? You think he's a good prospect, Cole Pete?
I don't know where he went, but yeah, I like Cole Pete. I like him. He plays inside the 3-point line. He's going to get to the rim. I don't know how much of a rebounder he is, but he got some interior scoring. So yeah, I do like him. But we got Python on the panel. I just wanted to get Python reaction to us drafting Mikael Brown Jr. Talk to us, Python. What you thought about the pick tonight?
Hey, Pride.
I mean, I've been telling y'all for months what it was, right? Like, it's Mikael Brown.
What's up, Podfather?
What's going on? What's going on?
The Podfather, that's your nickname, the Podfather, yo.
I feel like we did a good thing for the future of the team. I can't believe these other teams, man. The Spurs, they just added some nice pieces. OKC, Memphis.
Yo, the Hawks should put Zuby. Wow.
Hold on. For people that don't know, Python, just slow it down and kind of articulate why Mikael Brown Jr. was a good player for the Nets to get on the roster.
Well, if there was anyone out of that second group of guards that could be the best point guard in the draft, it was him. I've been watching this kid since he was in 11th grade. He was 5'11". He looked weird because his feet were so big. He wears a size 14 shoe, and his feet grew into before the rest of his body. He still hasn't grown into his feet. He's wearing size 14. His big ass feet. But
he grew into his feet yet? That's funny.
Nah, I went through the same thing when I was going through my growth spurt. They used to call me head and feet. So I know the pain.
I told him he's 6'5".
Yeah, he's 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5".
So speed, the fastest point guard in the draft, the point guard that could get to the rim, shoot 71% at the rim. I mean, 61% at the rim. 71% of the shots that he took last year was defended by 1 or 2 players. And he's incredible. He could pass. And the thing that I like the most about him is how he fits with the others. He could play with Yegor. He could play with Nolan. Yegor could go to the bench. Nolan could come in.
they could just keep on rocking. He can go to the bench. Yegor could come back in. Yegor and Nolan could keep rocking. They could play 3-point guard rotation. Sometimes Yegor got the ball, brings the ball up. Sometimes he could bring the ball up. He has
hold on. Joey called it. Joey, you called it, Joey. You called it.
Nah, they didn't get Zub. The Atlanta got him.
The Hawks just took Zuby, man.
Yeah, they took him before the Knicks.
So pray to God they don't take Sinak. Pray to God they don't take Sinak.
Yo, if they get Sinak, I'm gonna be pissed, man. They were just this whole like Knicks celebration with music in the Barclays, man. No other team got that just now. Like, this is disgusting, bro. Like, Adam Silver, do better, man. This is Barclays. This ain't Madison Square Garden. Don't do that popping circumstance. I don't care if they won a title. That's the biggest actual title in history.
They lucky I wasn't there. I would have thrown my popcorn at that little girl. I don't give a fuck.
All these little kids are indoctrinated, man, into this Knicks shit. They're indoctrinated from young.
Man, stop.
It's just it's a violation. They're in our building.
All right, what was your thoughts on Detroit getting Kareem Lopez? I'm kind of shocked. I don't know if that's logistical. Like, I feel like something's about to go down with that. I don't even know they wanted that guy. That's a shocker.
Nah, it's the bottom of the draft. Everybody's gonna take shots on people. He could be a good player. He got all the skills. You know what I mean?
It's a reported trade. It's a reported trade, y'all, with the Knicks. They might be trying to trade for Zuby or some shit. We'll see.
Yeah, you gonna trade with the Hawks? Why would the Hawks trade with them, bro? You're the only team that actually.
I don't know. I just says reported trade. The details ain't come out.
The reported trade isn't the reported trade Minnesota? The trade we just did.
No, I'm talking about the Knicks. The Knicks are on the board right now.
Wow.
It's with the Lakers. It's with the Lakers.
What trade? What trade?
Hold on. It says keep playing. They didn't say anything about the details. It just got it lit up in yellow.
Wait, it's Lakers and Knicks trading with each other?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, that's the order. That's Knicks is 24, Lakers 25, Denver 26.
Why does it say reported trade at the top?
I just saw a reported trade with Detroit's name on it. Oh boy.
It looks like it's with the Lakers.
That's what I said because it got the Lakers right next to the reported trade.
Yeah, it has the Lakers logo right there. Yeah, you're right.
Oh boy.
Look at this cornball. He gets on my nerves.
Oh, we got Spike
He was
Lee
the worst. I don't know how they gave him. They put him. How they keep him employed? He was a failure as an assistant GM. How come you didn't stop Billy King from doing the Boston Celtics trade? You motherfucker. Why should anybody trust you? What do you ever write about?
Yo, Jaylen Brown is getting a divorce from that team. They're saying it's imminent. That guy's getting dealt. Like, that duo that we unfortunately helped create is meeting an end after a dominant 10 years, man. That's something.
What the fuck is Spike Lee talking about?
So they swapping picks. Somebody said the Knicks and the Lakers are swapping picks.
Oh.
24 and 25. That's all.
So the Knicks are getting 25 and
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Yep.
Oh, maybe the Lakers want to get Chris Sinek because they need a big man. Oh man, the Lakers.
I mean, why would they knew that they was going to pick before us anyway? I mean, shit. I mean, they was picking next. I don't think the Knicks would have got him.
There's another big on the board, Henry Vassir. So it's Vassir and Reed as the other two lone. But yeah, Vassar and Reed are the only other two bigs after Sinek at this point. Here we go.
I hope they take Cameron Carr because he looks stressed.
The Knicks got Carr. The Knicks selected Carr. Wow.
It's a good pick for them.
No, that's the Lakers pick.
That's the Lakers pick. Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah, the Lakers got Carr. Remember they swapped.
Another guard. That don't make a lick of sense.
The Lakers stuck him up.
Wow.
They stuck the Lakers up. They made the Lakers give them something.
That translates to the court as well. But, a creator.
So that means he's going to LA. So now we got to see who from LA is going to New York. Oh, boy.
Was that Mikal I heard?
Yeah, Breezy was paying something in the back.
Yo, Pod left.
I'm about to play right now.
To bring back that winning.
Hold on, Brooklyn LM. I see you, Brody.
Man, again, the dog winner, somebody that's gonna compete every single day. It's gonna bring it on and off the court. You know, just be a great person in the locker room, and you know, try to get a bond with my teammates. Because I feel like that translates to the court as well. But you know, a creator, somebody that's gonna push to try to bring that back.
Let me see. I started it from the beginning.
A dog, a winner, somebody that's gonna compete every single day.
She asked him, "What are we getting with you on a team?" And this is his answer.
And you?
Man, again, a dog, a winner, somebody that's gonna compete every single day. It's gonna bring it on and off the court. You know, just be a great person in the locker room, and you know, try to get a bond with my teammates. Because I feel like that translates to the court as well. But you know, a creator, somebody that's gonna push to try to bring back that winning culture.
I know that. And you?
Yeah, see,
And again, the
I like
dog.
the confidence.
I like to hear that.
He
I like to
exudes
hear that.
confidence, bro. He does, man.
Man, me and LM told y'all this shit, but y'all
No,
don't understand.
Darius, who? I got Michael.
Hawthorne has been trying to get y'all to understand. I argue with way too many people.
Hold on. This might. Hold on, yeah. I think I'm gonna probably put this in the intro of my show. I don't know if they'll let me because it's they audio, but I want y'all. I like what he say right here. Hold on, let's check this out real quick, y'all. Here you go.
Brooklyn. I think, you know, just the past, you know, legends that's come from this city, you know, they take pride. People, when you hear somebody say they're from Brooklyn, they take pride in it. To be able to represent that and you'll come in and, you know, kind of have the same mentality of, you know, you representing it. It's not just about you. It means the world.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
He's saying a lot of the right things. I'll give it to the pod. This is a very fine young man who's got a lot to prove, but he seems very confident. I got to give up to the kid. He's definitely got a lot of tenacity.
But y'all wasn't trying to hear because everybody was on the cuff train, and because
But we're not wrong. Listen, nobody's wrong for wanting him.
I still feel like he's saying the company man type of shit.
Nah, hold on, Joey.
Everybody was on the cuff train. Everybody was on the cuff train,
before the show is over. Before the show is over, are you gonna forgive us, Joey? Just let us.
So
no, he said niggas got to stand on it.
I'm just trying to land my plane, bro.
Go ahead, Joey.
I ain't trying to offend nobody.
Go ahead,
I'm just keeping it a buck, nigga. We from Brooklyn. That's what we do. Keep it a buck. All I'm saying is a lot of people was on the cuff train. I get it. He was the fan favorite. I understand it. But it was a few of us, me, Pi, LM, and we was like, nah, that nigga Mikal, like he confident too. Like he not no slouch. I'm telling you, and he a dog. We was telling niggas, nah, cuff this, cuff that.
To it, Ellen like they cuff. I heard him vouch for the guy. Ellen was like fine with
But
Mikal.
you're talking like the nigga just dropped 40 today.
No, I'm talking like I just didn't watch tape on him tonight like you. I've been watched tape on him, so I knew what I was talking about.
Jay, you're wrong. Jay, you're wrong. He dropped a 50-point good character special in his interviews, man.
He's a good guy, man.
Yo,
wow, you trying to run with that narrative because you trying to force it, brother. Like, cut it out.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got more.
Just because I don't agree with you, I'm trying to force it.
No, because you know you wrong. That's why you keep saying the same thing over and over again.
So tell me how I know I'm wrong.
How you trying to convince yourself? You went and watched that tape, and you was like, "Damn, this nigga nice." But I want to go back to that pod and say that.
Yo, nobody.
I know you do. You won't say it, but it's in your head.
So you talking about people letting you lay in your play? Do you ever let somebody finish talking?
You just watched them tonight, but you calling them a company man and ain't watched them before this.
Do you ever let somebody finish talking?
Let me play the clip. Let me play the clip because I can see where this is going. Hold on.
Nah, because he keeps trying to overtalk me and then tell me what I'm thinking.
Hold on. I just want to hear what
it's so surreal, man. Like, I'm blessed to be in this moment.
To be able to hear that, and how excited are you to join the Nets?
That's crazy. It's so surreal, man. Like I'm blessed to be in this moment. To be able to be
that brother man say he blessed to be in this moment. Now I just want to say that I don't need to hear no more than that. That he was blessed.
Yo, Prodigy's firstborn wants you to answer a question, Jay. How like Prodigy's firstborn comment?
I would like to just say what I wanted to say before I answer any question that you
answer that question after you finish saying what you want him to say.
Can we all hold hands and pray that Chris Sinach fall to us, please?
I don't know.
It's getting tight out there.
I think we're getting
He's the best available.
If you're not getting Sinach, I think it's
Hold on,
cold.
Chris Sinach, what? He's 6'9". He's a 6'9" big man.
6'10".
6'10"?
6'10".
Okay. Yeah, I do want to get big man on the team. We don't got no center.
Yo,
we don't
if the
have no
Lakers-
center. We traded Claxton for power forward. We don't have no center besides
Yo,
Daniel Sharp.
If the Lakers draft Sinek for the Knicks, I'll be pissed, man. Like, come on.
The pick is in. God damn it, they gotta take Sinach.
Oh, man.
Motherfuckers.
That means that Reed guy and Vizier are the only two other bigs left on the board for us.
Hey, hold on now. We ain't can yet.
Nah, you got from UConn, that kid Reed, he's good.
Yeah, he's an option potentially for us if he's still on the board.
He's a champion too, you know.
I think he's
Good guy.
260 pounds, right? Or something like that. He's definitely got the weight. He's also what, 6 he's 6'10". 6'10". That's good. Wow, his player comp is Charles Oakley.
That's not his player count.
I would think so, man.
Charles Oakley's game is an ancient game.
Here we go. The pick is in.
Off my screen, Legler.
Fuck the Lakers.
What happened? What happened, yeah?
Well, Detroit's got 2 prospects. They got the Okafor guy and they got Kareem Lopez. Something don't feel right there, man. I feel like there's a move about to be made with him.
Hey, let me tell you one thing. The Nets basically had no center with Claxton because if you look at what these teams is doing, look what the Spurs drafted. Look what OKC drafted. OKC drafted a Day Mara.
Bro, he's saying
what's good, y'all?
Yo, Todd, they didn't draft Sinek. They drafted
Sinek is still on the board, yo.
Yes.
No freaking
Where we at? Where we at? Wait, hold on. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
We are 28. We are 28.
They selected some
That's us,
Sergio
right?
dude.
No, we're at 25 right now. The Lakers, the Knicks. This is the Knicks pick.
Yeah. They selected some dude from Spain.
So we gotta wait for Denver. We gotta wait for Denver. Then we gotta wait for Boston, and then it's gonna be us.
I heard Boston wants to make it.
I'm just saying, Paul was scared they was gonna pick the center.
The Knicks went with a guard. I mean, I guess, but you know,
but LA is picking for the Knicks. Didn't they swap?
The LA is getting yeah. Oh no, this is the Knicks pick.
Yeah, this is the Knicks pick, even though LA is picking it.
Yo, that's funny. Both of those teams, the Knicks and Lakers, needed centers, and they traded guards. I'm not gonna answer that.
FIFA boy said you ain't shout out his membership, nigga.
I got it on the
Nah, he said in the comments, he said, "Did you shout mines out, man? You ain't shout mines out like you did everybody else's."
But I did though. When he first did it, I shouted him out. I just posted it again. Just so
He must have missed it. He must have missed it.
Yeah, he must have missed it.
Yo, Zuby going to Atlanta. Baffled me.
Yeah, I thought the
ain't
Knicks
hold
was
you.
going to get him, bro.
Yo, the Hawks. Let's agree. The Hawks did that to spite the Knicks, man. The rivalry still exists. That was spite.
Atlanta has a bomb squad, yo. Atlanta.
They do. They low key
Atlanta
do.
got a. Oh yeah, I was off the space, but Pod, I told you the San Antonio Spurs was either getting Quintonich or Sinach, and I called that shit.
Wow,
they got fucking Quintonich, yo.
That's so unfair.
Yo,
They got a lot
that
of
shit is.
Hold on. Before we get to 28, let's get Brooklyn LM reaction again. Mikael Brown Jr. Talk to us, Brooklyn LM.
Listen, man, it's parade inside my city, yo. Listen, I love it. I love it. It's amazing. This was my 1A guy, my 1B guy. I didn't care who we got, as long as we got either one of them. And I like the kid's attitude already, man. What he's saying in the interviews, he just looked like a net. You know what I'm saying? He embraced in the city. He already embracing the borough. he calling. You know what I'm saying? He already calling us home. Like this is his home. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I love it. I can't wait to see the kid in summer league. Listen, y'all. I know rather you was A-Cup or Mikal. Listen, this kid is going to put on a fucking show. Y'all, I'm telling y'all are not ready. He's
I'm
gonna
ready.
put on a show.
I'm ready. I went through 2 tanking seasons. I'm ready. Ain't nobody more ready than me.
We're back to competing. The Brooklyn Nets are on the comeback, man. Let's go.
I'm so hyped for the kid. He just look ready to go.
Right.
And again,
He's gonna.
hold on,
I feel like he's gonna change the direction of the franchise.
Hold on,
Like,
and let me, and I'm with you, Brooklyn Element. I want you to finish. I just wanted to add to what you were saying. Some of the best time I had as a fan, like when I started doing a little content creation, when I wasn't as serious as I am now, but when I started, it was when that core four with Dinwiddie, Harris, Karras, and Jared Allen, and we knew they weren't going to win the NBA championship. But when we was like 42-40 that season, bro, that was incredible. If we could have something like that, something close to that, where you know that we building something, even if it's not the end result of who we're going to compete with to contend for a championship, but just now that we're going in that direction, I'm excited for Brooklyn Nets basketball. I just want to shout to all of y'all that was holding it down, joining the panel in the chat for all of those losses. We won tonight. From what I hear, this is a win. Us getting Mikal Brown Jr., this is a big win for the Brooklyn Nets. So
some people call it crazy. Some people call it crazy for because we got the Kevin Durant teams like with KD, Kyrie. Like that was fun to watch. I'm not saying that it wasn't. We had a chance to actually win a championship, but that 2019 Nets team, that was probably the most fun I've ever had watching basketball. But for my team.
Yeah, dude, still on the sidelines, man. It was
not to hold y'all, but Cole Pete is there.
But
that's what I'm saying.
We need a
niggas is clowning it, but if he there, shit.
If someone takes Sanak, I think you got to take Cole Pete.
I hope Denver.
That's what I'm saying. You got to. If Sanak is on the board,
I'm just looking at best talent available.
I'll be honest with you. If Sanak doesn't get chosen by Denver, he's coming to Brooklyn. Boston doesn't have a need for him. So if Denver doesn't choose him, I think we're getting Sanak. I don't get my hopes up. I think we will. Let's see.
Hey,
I mean, it depends. They got Aaron
draft on need.
Sanak, is that where did he play at? Is that the kid from Kentucky?
Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, if we come away with Michael and Sanak,
he was the
teammate. Yo, we get
Sanak
at 28, bro. I'm going
Fleming.
Yo, what?
Fleming's already got there.
We next. It's at 27 right now, right?
No, 26.
26.
Okay, yeah, 26. Okay,
they might. I don't know who they go here. If they go Pete here, I'm gonna be weak.
Yo, if they go Cole Pete,
they have Aaron Gordon already. I mean, I don't know. Like,
the only thing
y'all think Denver or Boston pick a big?
Well, the only problem
Boston
is the only problem with Denver is Valanciunas is going to EuroLeague, so they have a hole right now at backup center. That's the only thing that concerns me a little bit right
so
now.
they might go Sanak here, but I'm with Pod. If you go Sanak, you got to get Cole Pete, yo.
I hope they choose Reed or Vasir. If they choose one of those two bigs, okay, I'm excited. Come on, let's see.
Or they might go Vasir too.
Here we go.
They could go that option. All right, the pick is in for Denver, y'all.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm anxious like I got anxiety. I ain't gonna lie.
We're anxious about the 26th pick. We were more anxious about this than we were the 6th pick.
No, but we don't have the Spencer, bro. This is just as
that's what I'm saying.
It's close. It's just the significance, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous at 6'2", though. I thought niggas was gonna choose Nate Man.
If we can get a good sense of this moving Nick Pass, then that's some good karma.
Where did Nate Man get picked? Where did he get picked?
To Milwaukee at 13. All right, hold on, y'all. The pick is in. Hold on.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, shit!
Yo, they chose Reed.
Oh my gosh! They chose Reed?
No way. No, come on.
No fucking way. He's really about to drop to us.
They chose
No
Who about to
way.
drop to us?
Chris
Let's just
Sanac.
pray Boston don't get him, yo.
Oh,
Please.
We gotta
man.
pray Boston don't get him, yo. We
Hold
gotta
on, hold
pray.
on. Who
jinx
about to
it,
drop
dog.
this? Chris and that?
Yo, I'll be right back,
Yeah.
guys. I'll be right back. Oh, man.
I don't even know why I'm supposed to be hyped, but why am I hyped? Everybody get Chris Sanac?
Listen, Chris Sanac is a 4. He's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. He can defend at a high clip. He can shoot the three. He's very versatile. He can rebound. Like he is that Jaren Jackson Jr. type 4. Or you can put him at the 5, whoever you want.
We need a 5. We
Like-
got Randall at the 4, Brooklyn LM.
What
We
about
could get him at the
Caravan?
5.
Caravan is more of a wing. Like he more so like 6'7". You could put him at the 3 if you want. But Sanac is the guy that if we can get him at 28, if Boston don't get him, then
Yeah,
you
player
rolling.
one telling the truth. He said, "I know Boston want to send it too." I don't know.
You gotta pray he don't. You gotta pray they don't go with him.
They
It
gonna
would
trade
be funny
Jaylen
if
Brown.
they
They
did
ain't
take
got no
that nigga.
guard they want to get.
Don't they got all those big ass white boys that can't move on their team?
Oh wait,
Denver traded
the
the number
fuck?
26 pick to San
What?
Antonio.
They trade. Oh, the Spurs is getting Reed.
How?
Because Denver
The
is
Nuggets
trading the
traded the
number
pick.
26
Denver traded it.
to San Antonio
So these niggas got acquaintance and Reed.
for
Damn.
35 for the number 35 pick, 2 second-round picks. Sources say.
I feel like we should be making moves too. Like we should
Okay,
be
okay.
getting-
So what if Sanac ain't available? What's our backup plan?
Cole Pete.
We might have to go Cole with Pete, yo. Call it a day. You got to take BPA at that point.
The backup plan was Tyrus Reed. He's gone
Yeah,
now.
Reed going his way to San Antonio.
Kel Brown Jr. out of the University of Louisville.
This is crazy, yo.
These
San
niggas just got
Antonio.
Reed and acquaintance.
San Antonio, yo.
Yo.
That's why I laugh at niggas that be like, yo, why'd they take 5 picks? You gotta stack talent in this league now. Look what they're doing. They don't even really got roster slots. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna have these kids battle it out, figure it
Yo.
out, stay young. That's the way.
Do you know how much acquaintance in Reed is gonna help Wendy, yo?
Nah, tell us,
Oh.
bro. Tell us.
They can take the pressure off him in terms of guarding the big man. That's where he can mostly be if he wants to on the perimeter. They got
So you
they got
saying
two guys
they-
that can rebound.
Wemby gonna be roaming
So-
around.
Right,
He
so
can just roam
weak
now.
side help. Women
Yeah,
can just
he
weak
can
side
just-
help.
yep.
Perimeter shots and paint shots.
Yep.
Wait, they got
Yep.
this nigga with a Knicks hat on and he just got traded to LA.
They swap.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't like that
But
little
he-
celebration
Yeah, that
shit they was
happens.
trying to give him in the Barclays. Yo, what the fuck
Yeah,
was
change
that?
that hat immediately.
Right, he got to sit there with the Knicks hat on, knowing they just traded him.
Them niggas, they try to give them niggas a little celebration and like I don't know Barclays. I don't know what's going on with y'all.
Yeah,
for
that
Like,
they shouldn't have allowed. That was the NBA.
Bro, I
though.
don't
This
think
is-
that's a
this is
Barclays
an
thing.
NBA.
That's a
Yeah, that probably was
this
the
is a league
NBA, yeah.
production.
That's a
Yeah.
league thing. Come on, my nigga. This is a league.
Yeah, like
Um,
come on, you know this
Yeah,
the
this
Nets
is a
house, my
league
nigga.
event.
No, but what I will say is that I seen them highlight the fact that all of these players are talented. They got Brunson in the second round, they got Cat in the first round, first number 1 pick. So he basically was just saying, like, you don't know how you're gonna assemble your team. You don't need all number 1 picks, but you know what I mean. You don't know. You just need to assemble the right talent together for them to be cohesive.
But the Knicks ain't picked
Problem
none of
is
them
the
niggas.
Nets have
They
no-
picked them up after they were already who they were.
Exactly.
traded for them.
Yeah, that's true.
The
That's
net-
true. But they was just saying it for the pick, for the pick sake of it. Like,
Got you.
this is the championship roster got a number 1 pick. The championship roster got a second round pick. But you know they made it work and so on and so forth.
I get it. Yeah, but Brunson
They
is
got
an
a number
outlier,
1
though.
overall.
Niggas got
Yeah, they got
they got to stop riding that wave. That's an outlier. That's not.
It definitely is. So after this Boston pick is us. It's us. I forgot
Right.
Isaiah Evans is still on the board.
Wow.
That's the kid y'all was talking about. They got him on the camera. Sanat, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Isaiah Evans is still on the board though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Does it look
hold
like
you.
they're about to take him?
Yeah, I don't know. We about to see. Oh, the Boston pick is in. Hold on.
Please don't pick this nigga Boston.
Please
They
don't do
got,
this
they
to
got,
him.
they got it on Chris Sinek. Stop. Take the camera off of him, man.
I think they're gonna pick the nigga, man.
It's
Took him.
Sinek,
They
yo.
took him. Yeah, they took him.
God damn it. Fuck
Oh,
Boston, man.
fuck. Well,
Hate them niggas, yo.
these niggas are
Word.
annoying. Well, you gotta go
Right.
Cole with P here. I think you go Cole now.
Wait, did they just pick Isaiah Evans?
Nah, they
picked
chose
Chris
Sinek.
Sinek.
They got Sinek.
Oh, I didn't see them walk it up there. They just got the camera on Isaiah Evans. I guess that's who they're saying the Nets are gonna get. Another guard. Could you
I
believe
hope
that
fucking
shit?
not. We don't need
I don't
another
think
guard.
Isaiah's gonna be the pick. We need.
Cole with P, they
I
said-
think they
so
go
what-
Cole with P.
Yeah.
I think they go.
God damn, I wish we would have got him, yo.
Word. The cipher would have been
Fucking
complete. when they
Boston,
got
yo.
Chris Sinek, man.
Holy shit. And I would have said Reed here, but fucking Denver took that nigga. Oh man, we
The
needed a
Celtics,
big.
they
yo.
lost Vucevic, they lost Cornette, they lost Robin Hart, the dude that went to Portland. They lost all their big men, so it's kind of like I was nervous for a reason. I knew that they was, you know what I'm saying, probably gonna pick those.
This is an example
gotta
of
get some
Sean
fucking
Marks
scraps,
not being
man.
aggressive.
Fucking bullshit,
Because
man.
I thought you could get Tyrus Reed in the second round. He went 2 picks before you.
Yo, why Boston? Why? They didn't
You
need
think
him.
y'all think we give Vassar here? Henry
No,
Vassar?
what we gotta do is get your Spurs on the
You
phone. They got
gotta
two
take.
centers.
They
They have
probably
two
take.
centers.
VSAR, but I would take Koa Pete.
Breeze, you
just
make-
take the L, but then take the
Nigga
best
said that's
talent.
Jalen Brown replacement.
I ain't gonna lie. If you walk out this
That's not
draft
Jalen
with
Brown
like,
replacement. He's a power forward.
Listen, we should call up the Spurs right now. They have Reed and Quaintance. They have Wemby. They have Cornette. They have like 10 bigs. We gotta
nah,
call
they
them.
not getting rid of it. They got them for a reason. They not
It's
getting
a
rid
part
of
of a
it.
plan.
Yo, it's a reported trade in. Oh no, that's probably just the Minnesota thing. They said, but
Yeah,
it's
that's just saying.
all right.
because-
Yeah.
Yo, we cannot get a guard. Please do not. If he selects a guard, Tom Walker's
So what?
talking ability again.
So what's the? I think they get Vassar here, but if you're walking out of this draft with Mikel and Koa Pete, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not great. We don't have a center.
It's not great, but
It's
I mean,
this is an
it's
average
average.
draft.
It's average,
This,
you know.
It's average. Like we got the player we were supposed to get, but the Nets are so far behind. Like you missed an opportunity to stack talent.
Man.
We should just take Henry
I
Vassir.
knew they was gonna take him before us, yo.
Take the only big that's available, Henry Vassir. Roll the dice. I don't care. Get a big. Vsar. If it's a guard, I'm done with Sean Marks. Like, get him out of here.
That's early for Vsar.
I think we go Vassar though. I think we go
Go with
Vassar.
Vassar. Go with Vassar. We'll go far with
Take the
Vassar.
talent. Take the talent. God damn it.
So hold on, we don't pick the pick. Minnesota pick the pick, and then it get traded to us.
Exactly. Yes. Yo, if he
Because
chooses
it was
Isaiah
originally
Evans,
their pick.
Oh my gosh. If he chooses Evans, I can't. You can't do that. Yo, we should call the Spurs. LM, the Spurs have like 10 bigs right now. Webby can't use all 10 bigs.
But I mean, the front office
so.
gotta know we traded Nick Claxton and we don't have a center. Like they
Yeah.
gotta know that.
Funny thing though, if you give Vassar, he's not bad.
I've been told you they had Nick Claxton replacement already, man.
Who?
Clowney.
Oh no!
That's who they've been wanted to replace Nick Claxton with since they
Clowney
got
not
him.
no 5.
Clowney not a 5 though.
He
Yeah.
barely a damn
He
4.
not even a 4.
Bro, that's the same shit niggas said about Nick Claxton when they traded motherfucking the other
They
dude.
run more of a 5 than
And it
No,
was
what's
true.
the other tall nigga we had?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. When they traded him, they was training Nick Claxton as his backup, and everybody was saying he not a center, he a power forward for real. He ain't even really really? You a power forward, he
Yeah,
too
because
skinny.
the
Nah,
nigga's a
Claxton
tween.
was
Because
Claxton
the
was never
nigga's
afforded me.
the nigga's a
I ain't
tweener.
gonna
That's
lie.
why.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This is they like a skinny big man like that. That's what they want.
Jay, putting Noah Clowney at center is like putting Patty Mills at center. No.
Nigga, they did that too.
It just once
God damn, I
again.
They
wish we
had
would have
Patty
got
Mills
Sanat,
guarding
man. That would have been a
all the
nice little
centers.
Once
pickup,
again, we
man.
learn again.
Please don't draft the guard.
We
I ain't
learn
gonna lie.
again
I
that
ain't gonna lie,
we
Pod.
not
I've been
gonna
looking
the
at.
rebuild
I
don't
ain't gonna
start
lie,
till
Pod.
Sean Margot.
I've been looking at Vassar. I've been looking at Vassar's tape. He wouldn't be bad. I ain't gonna lie. For a big man, he's pretty good. I ain't
He's
gonna
the
lie.
only thing. If Sean Mark can't overcome his phobia
He's
right
so
now, he's
fucking
never
slow.
ready. Just put the
He
sword.
is, but he got good ball
They
handling
time is up. They
skills.
got to pick.
Here we go. Yeah,
He got
pick is in.
well. We gonna see if they go cold. I think they go Vassar here though. I'm not sure.
He has to overcome his phobia for once.
That's the last big in here you can get. That you just gotta take him.
Come on.
The pick is in.
All right,
I
we'll
might
see.
give him a copy of it. It's come on.
What? They said
If it's
Brown and
Vassar,
Durant
Cole,
trade?
Pete, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. If it's Vassar or Pete, I'm not mad. But it could be.
Here we go.
Sanak just getting off just screwed my day, yo.
That's so horrible. Why did Boston get him?
Of course, he had to get picked right before I pick, right?
Right before
Savage.
us, like these niggas
That's like
stay just screwing us over, yo.
That's Jeremiah
Boston,
Fears over again, man. That same thing happened like year on year.
Right, they screw us over. They get shits and giggles for screwing us over, man.
Gosh, man.
This shit is crazy. I think you go Vassar or Pete here and call it a day. Hopefully that's what they do.
That's a pick in, man. Let's go. Come on.
Shaking
Nah,
my
you gotta
head.
take Pete here. You gotta take
Why?
you have
You got
too many
how?
slow
Nah,
centers.
you gotta go Vassar.
All your centers,
You gotta
all
go
your centers are
Vassar.
slow.
We need a center, man. We don't need a win.
You
We
need
got
a center, bro. We gotta go
Nah.
Vassar.
Why you adding more of the same? We already got Danny Wolf. We
What?
already have Danny Wolf, man. It's too much.
He's Vassar's an actual big though. Like
Yeah.
I don't. He plays physical. Like Danny Wolf don't play physical at all. Like he avoids physicality. Vassar,
All
at
right,
least
so
he
best
got big man
available. They
skills.
got Vassar, Pete, Malik Thomas, Richie Saunders.
Oh, the
and
pick is in.
Joshua
Hold on,
Jefferson.
y'all.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Here we go.
Who is it, Brooklyn LM? You probably gonna get it first.
What? Joshua
Jefferson?
Finally,
He's not
dude.
cool with Pete.
Who is that?
My gosh. Find John Marks now. Man.
Who the hell is
Couldn't
Josh
do
Jefferson?
All right,
He
fellas, I'm
couldn't
going.
do it. He
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm-
do it. This is his
Yeah, I'm
last
going
chance.
to bed.
He's
I'll
a
talk to y'all
starter.
later.
Come on.
Man, Pod,
What are you doing?
Nigga,
Oh my
I'll see y'all later.
God.
Who the hell is
Joshua
Jefferson, man?
Jefferson?
He's a big, but he's 6'9". He's
It's
not.
so fun.
He looked like Ben Simmons Jr.
Oh,
This is nuts, yo.
John Marks, you are horrible. Thank you for giving us Mike Kell, but you are horrible. I can't. Forget the
His name is
compliments.
Justin
man.
Jefferson?
Yeah, Joshua Jefferson, JJ for short.
He said Justin Jefferson. He ain't a wide receiver.
Oh man, I don't get
name
this.
Joshua?
I could ask every Brooklyn
Man,
fan.
I don't know at this point.
Listen, I could ask every Brooklyn fan, was this guy on your draft board? No, he wasn't. He was not. Oh man.
Oh man, I'm just.
So are we really gonna make Dayron the starter? This is ludicrous. Dayron's not a starter. This is crazy. Dayron, oh man.
I mean, maybe they're looking at maybe they're trying to look at a big in free agency. If that's like, maybe they're trying to target Duran or whoever. Or maybe maybe they're looking at Hartenstein or Duran or looking to see if
I think they really wanted Kareem Lopez, but he got. That's what I think they wanted.
I think now that OKC got Mara, they're probably gonna look at getting Hartenstein or Duran.
Exactly.
For a big spot.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do that, okay. I mean, I'm rocking with it, but we really should have got Pete over Sar here, man.
Joey, how you feel about
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really know too much about Joshua Jefferson.
Time to do our homework.
So I can't speak on it. I'm not gonna speak on him because I never seen him play.
No, the center. There you go. End of story. Like, this is crazy. Like, they were on chart, man. I get it.
I don't even know if he's more so of a 4 or not. Like, I think he might be more of a 4 than a 5.
It says forward on the resume right there. Like, I don't get this. Like, you need a big. If you don't get Hartenstein in a week, trading Ray Claxton for Randall, yes, it works, but you should have a big man. This is gonna be crazy.
I said, I think we got 2 big men. I get it. They aren't starters. But I do think the Nets will go after a big man in free agency, and we will get one.
Yeah, they gotta be trying to find a big man in free agency. They have to, bro.
What is this? Is this Joshua Jefferson? Let's look at the numbers, man. I can't. Oh,
he's averaging 16 and 7. He was a senior coming out of college. He averaging 16 and 7.
Oh boy.
Nobody's seen him play. My whole timeline was like, who is he? Who is this guy?
You said senior. This is so against what Sean typically goes for. You don't like seniors. I don't get it. He actually went against his strategy, and it sucks.
Hold on. Player one said Joshua Jefferson is a Swiss Army knife. I heard Sam Facini and watched his tape. Good defender, good passer, score. Only issue is athleticism.
I'm gonna watch his tape tomorrow at work.
Not having athletic ability is a huge no-no for me. I need bigs that can go to the rim. If he can't go to the rim,
it really isn't. If you're physical, it's not.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like
if you're a physical big and you can move motherfuckers out the way, you don't have to be that athletic.
We'll see, man. If we could get Hartenstein, then maybe Sean Marks has something to redeem. But this just ruined what could have been a good night for Sean Marks, man. I don't get it. Had a
blame Boston,
there.
man. They sniped this, man.
That always happens to us.
Huh?
It always happens to us. Literally, the player we want goes right before we can get him. It happened with Felix. It happened with that guy that went to Houston 2 years ago when we had to take Dariq Whitehead. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you talk about Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, but Whitmore's actually playing, man.
I remember that. Yep.
Right. We need a center. If Sean Marks wants to say I had a good offseason, get me a big before July 8th is over, before free agency is over, man. We got to get this situated.
Well, I will say it looks like we decent at the wing position as far as like depth. If we got this guy, we got Randu, we got MPJ, we okay. And we're deep at guard. We need another big for sure. That's the weak spot as far as depth wise.
Yo, with Jay said no cloud is on center. Maybe he is.
That's who they like, man. They like the skinny bigs that can run fast and guard 1 through 5.
Sean don't believe in bigs. Basically, everybody has to be a full guard on this team. Yeah, everybody has to be a full
before I was making the joke that he don't want nobody on the team taller than him.
Yo, most of our guys play like guards. Cloudy plays like a guard. Danny plays like a guard. Claxton plays like a guard.
But look, that's what they've been saying for a few years. They want people that play positionless basketball, and they want everybody that's about 6'8".
Yikes. Yeah, you can't turn bigs into guards unless you're Joker. Like, I can't. He's got to fix this. This was a mistake. He could have walked away saying, I had a good night. I got the big. I got the guard. Brooklyn base, be happy. We're not happy. That's
why I was saying last night that I didn't think they was going to draft Acuff because he was too short.
Yo, but somebody got to tell me where Mikel Brown Jr. got this Nets hat from. This shit is fire.
It's the new prototype.
Patches on it. That shit is tough.
It's the new prototype they're going to release soon. Nah, but I'm going to head out too, guys. Fun draft night. We did get the guy of the future.
Cleveland traded the number 29th pick to Sacramento for 34.
All right, John. Appreciate you, John. Thanks for
you guys, man. Have a good one. Brooklyn base always, man.
Hold on. I got to send you this hat. This hat tough.
All right. Yo, man, Nets fans the best, man. So we rocking, man.
I need this hat, cuz. Go look at that hat, Breezy. I've sent the link. I know this is random, but this hat is hard. Before we go,
I need a new hat.
Look at this hat. I'll just put the link in the chat. And the
that shit kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. And it's different. I ain't never seen that like this before. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to show y'all some new shit. Kurt via Notorious. Hold on, y'all.
Damn, it would have been fucking lit if we would have got that kid from Houston, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn, that shit tough.
Nah, show that joint from the front. Is
All
it
right.
more than one picture?
Yeah.
That shit hard. I need that.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Word. Oh man, he said that's Jalen Wilson replacement. I'm crying.
Yeah, because they both light skinned. I tell you what, I mean, that's his evil twin if it is, because Jalen Wilson ain't got a lick of athleticism, but Mikal is athletic.
Mm-hmm. They look alike. They do look alike.
Yeah, they do look alike a favorite like. But yeah, man, hey, the 43rd pick, that's in the second round, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we done for the night, man. God damn. Always some hard. I mean, shit. That would have been a good draft if we could have got that kid from Houston. That would have been like a solid B minimum.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I want to say thank you to everybody that sent the super chat tonight. Proud of JS, firstborn. FIFA became a member. EA Edwards 314 became a member. Sweezalini became a new member. Molly Moore, he sent the super chat. Shout out to him. Shout to Notorious. He already was a member, but shout to him in his commentary. You know what I'm saying? He always got the panel lit. Y'all already know that. Shout to This Is JTV. Same thing. A1 from day one. Shout to the whole entire chat. Nets fans is the best fans. Y'all already know. Yeah, see the poll. The poll says that y'all happy about this pick, which is great. Nobody put no. Everybody's happy about this pick, and it's good to see that Mikal Brown Jr. come to the Brooklyn Nets, and he got 100% support from the Brooklyn Nets fans, at least on this end. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited for the summer league. I think that's coming in 2 weeks. If y'all want me to do any content before then, let me know. I'm definitely pulling up for the trade watch. Definitely watching the trade. Definitely looking to see if we're going to get some practice videos of Mikal Brown Jr. Anything y'all, you know what I mean, trying to get into, how, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be doing nothing unless I'm going to recap some fucking tennis, some Wimbledon or some shit. Any kind of basketball on, I want to know about it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a basketball, if basketball is playing in Fort Greene Park, I want
in.
Wherever y'all they playing basketball, I want
real quick. It's a link. They just posted with Randall saying that. I mean, I get it. He probably just saying that just to say it, but he's saying he's happy to be in Brooklyn. Like he can't wait. He want to play here.
Oh yeah, yeah, we need that.
Yeah, I sent the link.
Where you sent it at?
To the chat.
Private chat?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I do want to see that because I just feel like, you know,
Dallas picked Koa Pete.
Dallas picked Koa Pete? Wow. Yeah. That's listen, man. That's good to hear, man. Seriously.
I don't know, man. Maybe it might work out for us. I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer. Like I said, I don't know too much about the kid. People say he a Swiss Army knife, and I'm gonna go look at the tape. Maybe he might be a decent little solid role player for us. You never know. So,
yeah,
that's what it is.
But
I seen the potential in that kid, that tall kid from Houston. I remember him playing in the tournament. Like he looked like he on some Anthony Davis type shit for real. But he remind me of him a little bit.
Who are you talking about?
The guy that Boston got.
Oh, Chris Nack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big, athletic, can shoot, move real well. He all right.
Yeah.
Yo, did you get I sent the link. Did you get it? It's the second one.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julius Randle is excited to join the Nets and wants to be in Brooklyn per Mike Scott. He gotta want some revenge.
So don't let your Nick buddies troll you about Julius sad. He don't want to be on the Nets. You know how they do. Don't let them troll you, bro.
I ain't worried about them. They always got. Now I was listening to the playback. That shit was hilarious. Brooklyn Adams said, "Y'all just won the championship. Go celebrate." I was crying, yeah.
Shit, crazy.
The Nets fans in the chat be holding it down. You know what I'm saying? The Nets fans on the panel be holding it down. You know what I mean? Yo, again, man, I will be just reiterating how much how thankful I am. But we did it, man. We got all the way through. This is draft night. We got Mikel Brown Jr. And I want to be surprised. I never thought he was a bad player. And I want to be, and from what I heard in his commentary at the post game, talking to Megan, what's her name? I forgot. The sports analyst, but talking to her, the one that be, I was thinking of Megan Good, not Megan Good.
Megan Triplett.
Megan Triplett. Megan Triplett. She was interviewing him. I like what he was saying when he was talking to her, and just ultimately he handled himself like a professional, and he's gonna need that with the New York media. So I'm glad, he seems ready. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm here for it, man. So again, if y'all got any content y'all want me to cover, y'all can always, you know what I'm saying, connect with me on Twitter. Same handle, Big Fan Breezy. And Notorious, he heavy on Twitter. Check him out, man. His content be fire. He be in Spaces. I don't know if Joey be knowing this, but I be listening to Joey in the Spaces, man.
I don't never see you in the Spaces, bro.
Yeah, but
you
I
must
don't
be on the low. You must be low key in that bitch.
Yeah, I don't be in all of them. I don't. But as a recent, the ones that I did join, I heard you talking.
I really don't like Spaces, but I'm more in the Spaces now because it's just exciting because of the draft and we got a lot going on with the team. So I just want to talk Nets basketball. I usually don't like being in the Spaces, especially during the season, because it'd be too toxic in them joints.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out your content. You know what I'm saying? You dope for sure. Y'all already know about This Is JTV. Got the podcast on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. A different show. We
Every week it's a different show.
Word. We got a show on Thursday, 9 p.m. Stir the Pot.
Food for thought. We keep it hot.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta know that me and Jay, we're gonna be trying to cook up a new intro song. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure that out. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. We're gonna be back with more content really soon.